What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's good, my peopleizations? Let's work, and let's work some more. What's goody, my peopleizations? Let's talk about it. So, interesting news as Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao fight has gotten bigger. There's reports that it could be an all welterweight card, and this card could see the return of the phenom Jaron Boots Ennis, right? And so I started to ask the question, if we're going to see the return of Jaron Boots Ennis on the undercard of Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence, Tania Marie, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? If we're going to see Jaron Boots Ennis on the on the undercard, Yordenis Ugas is scheduled to be on the undercard. Why not see Yordenis Ugas versus Jaron Ennis? So I was told that, this is a fight that Jaron Ennis obviously wouldn't mind taking. And a source close to me told me that Jaron Ennis would love this fight. And it may be proposed to Yordenis Ugas. And it all comes down to Yordenis Ugas accepting the fight. Will Yordenis Ugas accept this fight? Also, what's next for Terence Bud Crawford? Right? Should he fight? 3 opponents on the table: Zapata, Jose Ramirez, and Regis Prograis. I personally, if I'm Terence Crawford, I'm going to tell y'all now. I'm going to tell you right now. Fight Zapata. Fight Zapata. Give them a fight, Zapata, and then go about your way. Jose Diaz said Ugas will lose his belt. Oh, I didn't say he wouldn't. I'm just saying, should he take the fight? Remember, Yordenis Ugas said he's the co-main event on the card. Remember, they looking to Tiana Scott, peace and blessings, Queen. Remember, they're looking to compensate him from the WBA, from elevating him to the super champion and demoting him and reinstating Manny Pacquiao as the super champion. So, with that said, right, it's interesting. Now there's talks that Jaron Ennis could possibly face against Custio Clayton. There's a few other opponents that could be on the table for Jaron Boots Ennis. But why not just swing for the fences? Why not swing for the fences? Why not make it Jaron Ennis versus Yordenis Ugas? Co-main event. There's talks that Jamal James could be on the undercard as well. Cool. Put Jamal James on the undercard. Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? I'll get to all my kings in a second. There's more kings than queens, so I see the queens. I'm getting to them, but I'll get to the kings in a second. So, with that said, this is a fight that I would love to see. This is a fight I would love to see. Right? And why not? If you're Yordenis Ugas, why not make it happen? It would be a great fight, right? It would be the perfect co-main event. Why would it be the perfect co-main event? My brother Bish, we megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, friends with little kids, little cousins, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. Tay Brown, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Square Biz, what's going on? DP Rocker, President Jafar, Imperial Kingdom. Kevin Price, what's going on? Onion 77, Sharon Harris, Easy Lewin, Kevin Price, what's going on? Right? So now, DP Rocker, what's going on, great brother? Luluma M, what's going on? Trevin Smith, Tay Walker, Kenneth Howard, what's going on? So look at it from this standpoint. Slim Jim 314, Jelani Everin, what's going on? It's not an expensive fight. My brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports in the building. What's going on, Key? Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Texas Bulldog Boxing. What's going on? Chris, what's going on? So my thing is this, looking at it, Big Truck Trap Star. What's going on, great brother? So my thing is this, looking at it from this standpoint, right? It's not an expensive fight. Marcus Robinson, what's going on? It's not an expensive fight. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg to put Jaron Ennis versus Yordenis Ugas as the co-main event. Janina Brissett, peace of blessings, queen. How you doing today? Hamilton Steele, Woke the Truth. What's going on? Carl Brown, what's going on? Truth on Only Mosley, what's going on? What's going on, great brother? Up if you want to. Macau, what's going on, great brother? So, Shamar Rasham Shalom, my brother. Edwin Ferguson, Macadocious Mac of the South. Gerald Jazz Hayes, what's going on? Underground Asylum, what's going on? So, my thing is this. Carl Brown, what's going on? My brother Renee Bosch Young in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Renee Bosch Young. Yeah, so my thing is this, right? It's not Poppy so amazing. What's going on? Appreciate you. G Code, what's going on? Chris, what's going on? Mark Grimes, Boxing Truth Serum, Gutter Boy Jock, Ricky Wright, DeAndre Smith, what's going on? So it's not a fight that's overly expensive. Westwood, what's going on? This is not a fight that's going to cost you an arm and a leg, because Jaron Ennis is not going to cost you $10 million, $5 million, $7 million, right? RC Ray, what's going on? Yordenis Ugas is not going to cost you $10 million. This is a fight. William Crowder, what's going on, great brother? Von and Steph TV, what's going on, great brother? How you doing? Jaquavius Moore, what's going on? Dominic Washington, what's going on? William Crowder, brother in the super chat, much love to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Corwin Thomas, what's going on? So this is not a fight. How much you think you got to pay Yordenis Ugas? Maybe $1 million, $1.5 million. Pay Jaron Ennis $1 million, right? It's not an overly expensive fight. Aylin Simmons, what's going on? But it's a high quality fight. Eddie C, what's going on? Huh? Eddie C, goodbye. Robert Brown, brother in the super chat. This will be a great fight, Blue. My only concern is Boots isn't ranked in the WBA. Maybe as part of Ugas' compensation, they'll allow it. But see, the thing is, Pool Counter Boxing, what's going on? The thing about that is, will he accept it? Shadow 979, what's going on? Jabari Bath, what's going on? Vadim Shrug, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? Will Ugas accept it, right? Because in the top 10 WBA ranking system, see, this is one thing I don't fancy, right? Why he got to be in the top 10 to fight? Because remember, Ugas is not the super champion. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's a big name. You at this point in time, yeah, you working. There's guys in the top 10 working themselves to the championship, right? But this should be a voluntary for Yordenis Ugas. He's the regular champion. He shouldn't even have mandatories. It should be the super champion to have mandatories. But this is the way the sport of boxing works. Carl Brown, brother in super chat, I think that will probably be the best card if they can add that to Spence Pack card. Real talk. See, this is the thing, right, Carl Brown? They're saying that both guys are going to be on the card. Now, I understand that if they fight each other, they take away a fight. Yoshua Alexander, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? If they, Renee Bosch Young, my brother, what's going on? L Dub Boxing, my brother Lawrence Williams in the building. Go subscribe to my brother L Dub Boxing. Lawrence dropped the link. D Dub, what's going on? Renee dropped the link. Malik Ransom, Robert Montgomery, what's going on? My brother Chris in the super chat. I love the fact that Jaron Ennis is trying to fight the best available opponents out there. Oh, for sure. He wants to prove himself. The Zoomverse, what's going on? Oh, no doubt. He wants to prove himself. Boxing Truth Serum. Yapo and Poo Chain. What's going on? What's going on, great brother? So, my thing is this, right? So my thing is this, right? Mega Slab, Adrian Vet, what's going on? So my thing is this, Anthony Jones, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? He said Jamal James versus Custio Clayton, Boots, and Ugas. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jamal James versus Custio Clayton, Jaron Ennis versus Yordenis Ugas, Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao, and then you can fill in Hubble Telescope, what's going on? Myron Taylor, what's going on? Big Ski, what's going on? Then you can fill in Ron Ben Yahoo, what's going on? Appreciate you, great brother. Prophet Music, what's going on? Kenneth Johnson, what's going on? Then you can fill in the rest. King Ferg, what's going on? You can fill in the rest. Philip Guthrie, what's going on, great brother? Chad Quinn Jr., what's going on? You can fill in the rest. And my thing is this, right? And the reason I'm saying this, right, from the standpoint of you look at it, Yordenis Ugas. Is he really going to get an opportunity to fight for the world title? More than likely not. Derek Jones, what's going on? Jadavis 2310, my brother, what's going on? Box Conversation, my brother Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, Box Conversation, Reggie Owens. Thomas Moreland, what's going on? My brother's keeper, Benjamin Harrington, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? If you're Yordenis Ugas, when are you going to get your opportunity? Reese Bro, what's going on? When are you truly going to get your opportunity? Solomon Reddick, what's going on? Because Errol Spence beats Manny Pacquiao. He's not fighting Yordenis Ugas after that. Mark Grimes, what's going on? Mr. Moet, what's going on? He's not fighting Yordenis Ugas. He's going to look to fight Terence Crawford, or he's going to vacate and exit the division. So Ugas will be, at that point in time, fighting for the vacant belt. Justin Hawkins, number 3. Antoine Reed, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? Then he will be fighting for a vacant belt. Kevin Bob, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Appreciate you, Kevin Bob. Malik Omar, what's going on, great brother? Dash Oliver, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? Yordenis Ugas he's not going to fight the winner of Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao. Michael Helton, what's going on? If Manny Pacquiao beats Errol Spence, do you think he's going to fight Yordenis Ugas? Willie Scott, what's going on? Let's be real. E580, what's going on? Fifth Ward Mogul, what's going on? KB, what's going on? Terrell Grace 04, what's going on? If Manny Pacquiao beats Errol Spence, do you think that his next fight is going to be Yordenis Ugas? Reginald Honoro, what's going on? Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., what's going on, young king? King Jesus, what's going on? King Zeus, what's going on? Dow Johnson, what's going on? Dow Rayford, what's going on? Do you truly believe that he'll fight Yordenis Ugas? Mayday Zay, what's going on? Dimitri Cohen, what's going on? Pima Galston, what's going on? African Pride, what's going on? The amount of money that will be out there for a bad Tito, what's going on? Exactly. Bad Tito, exactly. He'll be trying to fight Terence Crawford, or he's done. OG Eric in St. Louis, what's going on? Mike Speedster, what's going on? He's going to look to fight Terence Crawford and get huge money, or he's done. Chris Garcia, Mark Grimes, what's going on? There's no Alexandra, what's going on? There's no Jay Petty, what's going on? My brother Emmanuel H in the building, what's going on? King Corleone, what's going on? So he's going to be looking to either exit the division, right? I mean, exit the sport of boxing, or get the biggest payday possible. Rico Dub, E. King, what's going on? Frederick DeCaz, what's going on? Roberto Esparza, Brian Taylor, what's going on with y'all? So Yordenis Ugas is he's in a tough spot. The most he could look forward to and hope for, Paul Ruffin, what's going on, great brother? The most he could look forward to or hope to accomplish is to get a fight with Terence Crawford. That's it. But if Errol Spence wins and Terence Crawford and Errol Spence agree to fight, well, then you're looking at them more than likely agreeing to have a 2-fight deal anyway. So then you're still not getting that fight. So where does that leave you? Focus Feeder Barbie Artist, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? Big Truck Trap Star, my brother in Super Chat. Salute, Big Blue. How about my Hawks? ATL, yeah, I think B Megastar might be my fam. Boots versus Ennis is a great fight. Oh, word? Man, that would be great, man. That would be crazy. That would be wild, man. If you and my brother Bitch be Megastar, man. Wow. King Vonnie, 86. Robert Brown, what's going on? So imagine, man, that would be something, right? Brandon Jenkins, what's going on? So this is a big fight. Unless he can get Keith Thurman for the regular title. Bumpy Thompson, what's going on? Bumpy T, my brother. Now, I can understand if he fight Keith Thurman as the co-main event. But it looks like Keith Thurman is going to fight Sean Porter in the fall. So then if you're Yordenis Ugas at that point in time, what big fight are you going to land? But guess what? If you're Yordenis Ugas, you fight Jaron Ennis and you beat Jaron Ennis. D. Acona, what's going on? Vernon Adams, what's going on? You fight Jaron Ennis and you beat Jaron Ennis, right? You know what that does for your star power? Rasheed Forster said Boots is the same as Ennis. Facts. Tiana Scott said Boots is Ennis. What did I say? The GOAT, what's going on? What did I say? Did I mix it up? Broken Traditions. My brother Ron in the building. What's going on with you, King? Did I mix it up? Because I know I do that. Rampage Jackson, what's going on? Oh, the super chat. Boots versus Ennis is a great fight. Yeah, I knew what he meant. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Mensa Talk 2, what's going on? I didn't even realize that, great brother. Albert Harper, what's going on? ECE Builders, what's going on? Organic Herbs, what's going on? Slim Creeper, what's going on? Dr. Professor, Maurice Bridges, Winter Train, what's going on? He's celebrating this ATL win, getting ready for the Eastern Conference Final. Don't put the carriage before the horse, great brother. Kevin Carr, what's going on? Keon Golden, Sire Johnson, what's going on? Darlin James, what's going on? Hey, what I told y'all about Ben Simmons, man. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna listen to me one of these days. What I told y'all about Ben Simmons. Sire Johnson, what's going on? Big Dog Willie, what's going on? Now, my brother Manuel H., he wanted me to keep it on the wraps until we get this basketball channel going. That's why I haven't been speaking about it until we get that up and running. Fly Guy Indy, Capadonna 24. Where you been at, great brother? David Martin, what's going on? But I'm just going to say this. What I told y'all about Ben Simmons, you Master Allah, what's going on? My brother Manuel H. cracking up. Courtney Walker, what's going on? Jordan Maverick, Los Angeles Lakers, what's going on? What I've been telling y'all about Ben Simmons. But y'all come here debating me about Ben Simmons. Jay Ketchup, Arch Enemy, what's going on? Y'all come here debating me. Nah, Ben Simmons is this. And Jonathan 97 was going on. Ben Simmons is great. Mark Grimes was going on. Ben Simmons is great. Blue, you don't know nothing about basketball. Oh, you don't know nothing about basketball. Francione Arcelius, what's going on? I said Ben Simmons is a good player, but he's overrated. They making him to be more than what he actually is. Jelani Everett, what's going on? No, Blue, you don't know nothing about basketball. Where the great brother at that keep telling me that? PGH Big Dog, what's going on? Where you at, great brother? Roy Boy Florida, what's going on? Ben Simmons. Okay. Dude stat line. 8 points. What was his stat line? Darsky Lloyd, what's going on? Man, he couldn't throw a skittle in the ocean. This dude can't throw a skittle in the ocean. I told you he's a specialist. 8 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. Dude can't throw a skittle in the ocean. No, you know what he is, Reggie? He got a lot of talent, but he's a specialist. And what they make him out to be is more. Remember, they keep telling us he's LeBron James. Once he get a jump shot, he's LeBron James. No, he's not. He's a specialist. He can play good defense. He plays great defense, and he can pass the ball. To be 6'10", he can handle the ball. He can pass the ball, and he can play defense. He's a specialist. I told y'all, when I told y'all, he's nothing short of Ron Artest. Oh, no. What? Blue don't know what he talking about. He don't know about basketball. Stick to boxing. Okay. They say he was the next Magic Johnson. They told us he was LeBron James soon as he get a jump shot. Well, yeah, we've been waiting for 5 years. Ron Ben Yahoo. What's going on, great brother in the super chat? Simmons a 90%, Simmons is a 90 center playing point guard. This is a fact. No, he not even that. Because 90 centers, 90 centers. Thank you, Ron. Ron said, nah, Blue no basketball. Don't get it twisted. Facts. Patrick Ewing can shoot free throws. Hakeem Olajuwon can shoot free throws. David Robinson can shoot free throws. Right? Rick Smits can shoot free throws. With Ty, what's going on? Them 90 centers, don't confuse them with Shaq. Shaq couldn't shoot free throws. On the mic, my brother Terence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother On the Mic with Terence Bailey Sr. With Ty, what's going on? Jermaine B, my brother in Super Chat, they gave Ben a Supermax extension $180 million. Right. And dude just don't work on his craft. Period. But when I said that he's a specialist, he's a specialist. There's nothing wrong with being a specialist. Broken Halo, what's going on? He's a specialist. But he's not a superstar. Oh, he's a superstar. No, he is not. Corey McGowan, my brother in Super Chat. What'd you say, Blue? He's a Rodman with a handle. There he is. That's what he is. He's Dennis Rodman that can pass. PGH Big Dog said Lamar Odom. No, he's not. Lamar Odom can shoot, bro. No, he is not. Lamar Odom can shoot. Lamar Odom can shoot threes. Lamar Odom put the ball on the floor. Lamar Odom can shoot free throws. He is by far not Lamar Odom. No, sir. No, sir. William Quake, what's going on? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Todd Nelson, what's going on? Go look at Lamar Odom when he was in Miami. Go look at Lamar Odom when he was with the Lakers. No, sir. No way, no how. No. Shy Focus, what's going on? He is Dennis Rodman that can handle the basketball. He can rebound. He's better than Dennis Rodman, right? Because he's more versatile. He can pass, he can rebound, he can handle the ball, right? But he is limited. I told you guys, this is who he is. You know who he is? When I told y'all this, y'all said I didn't know what I was talking about. And I told y'all this. He is a 6'10" version of Rajon Rondo. Y'all ain't hear me. Chosen One, what's going on? He's a 6'10" version of Rajon Rondo. That's what he is. He's Rondo at 6'10". He's a specialist. That's it. He's Rajon Rondo. That's what he is. That's what he is. He needs to oh, for sure. But you know what it is, Ron? The difference between what happened with Rondo is that Rondo was thrust in a great position, right? He had more than one great around him to help develop his personality. So he had KG, then he had Ray Allen, then he had Paul Pierce and Doc Rivers. So he had a lot of people around him that could help him grow earlier. Right? Where in this position, he has a guy in Joel Embiid who has identity issues his own self. Barefaced Gamer said he don't even mess with listen, look, watch this now. He don't even mess with Ray Allen. You capping. What are you talking about? Sly Johnson, what's going on? He don't mess with Ray Allen. You capping. What are you talking about? You sound silly. You're talking about on the back end of what happened after Ray Allen left. You don't even know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? He don't mess with Ray Allen. Of course he messed with Ray Allen. They had their issues later on. What are you talking about? Go learn something. What are you talking about? Goodbye. Ray Allen wasn't there when Rondo came. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't have time I don't have time for that. Ray Allen wasn't there when Rondo came there. Goodbye. Don't make mention of stuff and you don't even know what you're talking about. Go do some research. Native Son, what's going on? And you can't make this stuff up, man. Mr. T King, Texas, my brother, what's going on? Sherman Callahan, what's going on? You can't make this stuff up, man. Man, I sometimes people just be wanting to get my attention. Like, oh, I'm ready to talk now. I'm ready to debate. Like you knew something. And then you said he wasn't even there when Ray Allen was there. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Unbelievable. Donald now, 66-year-old G Grant, triple OG in the building. James, what's going on? Man, you can't make this stuff up, man. Didn't even know what you're talking. Man, he wasn't even there when Ray Allen was there. They won a championship together. What are you talking about? They won the championship and they lost the championship together. He wasn't there. Leon Vaughn, what's going on? Danico 41 67 6700, what's going on? Man, you can't make this stuff up, man. Yeah, I'm ready to debate now. I'm ready. Come on, let's talk. Ray Allen wasn't even there when Rondo came. Really? Oh, goodbye. Tackle Jones, Rising 92, what's going on? Goodbye. Father Nature, what's going on? Philip Guthrie, what's going on? Will Gray, what's going on? He wasn't even there. He wasn't there. Emmanuel H, my brother in Super Chat, playoff Rondo will give you the for saying that. Philly taxpayers gonna start filing Ben Simmons as a tax refund for that $180 million max extension. Yeah, Rika Rabbit, 12, peace and blessings, Queen. Hey, so Emmanuel H, they looking for Ben Simmons is a tax write-off? Oh man. S. Hendricks, what's going on? Father Nature, what's going on? Carl Brown, brother in the Super Chat. Blue, people like that is only looking for attention. People like that is only looking for, yeah. Because they know I'm going to entertain them. Ben Simmons. What do you say? Rondo wasn't even there. Ray Allen wasn't even there. Rocco 3, what's going on? Joel Horter, what's going on? Big Dog Willie, what's going on, great brother? D. Warren, what's going on? Set the Tone Blast, what's going on? So let's get into this boxing, man. Old school boxing talk, what's going on? Devin Blocker, my brother, what's going on? Yeah. Sean Buffett, what's going on? Ali Ahmed, what's going on? And then he said, and I like Ben Simmons, young kid, right? He's young. I'm rooting for him. T. Scott, what's going on? I'm rooting for him. Jay Grant, what's going on? The thing is, I'm just saying, when they say he's a superstar, he's LeBron James as soon as he gets a jump shot. No, he's not. Iron Levent, what's going on? No, he's not. LeBron James ain't have the best jump shot, but he was aggressive. Henry King, what's going on? It's not even close. Not even close. LeBron James, as soon as he get a jump shot, he's the next Magic Johnson. No, he's not. No, he ain't. As soon as he get a jump shot. No, he ain't. Mansa Talk 2, what's going on? We got 700 people, 730 people, and we got 400 likes. Mega Big C, what's going on? 700, Stephen Phelps, what's going on? 730 people, and we have 400 likes. A Method in Madness, what's going on? Man, I tell you what, though, I'm nervous tonight for this Nets game, though. William Crowder, my brother in the Super Chat, Shaquille O'Neal made his free throws when it counted, especially in the playoffs. Is this guy from Philly straight? Yeah. He's not. No, he's good. He's just the way. You know what happens is they made him out to be LeBron James, Magic Johnson, and he's not that. He's just Ben Simmons. Let some guys be some guys. Let them be who they are. He's Ben Simmons. That's who he is. Big Truck Trap Star, my brother in Super Chat. We got him, Blue. Simmons shook like a pair of dice. Ice Tray, the game. Lemon Pepper Lou, John the Baptist. Hey, and all this defensive talk, man. Lou Williams, these dudes was making it happen. Side L 2019, what's going on? Get the likes up to 700, people. Marcus Joseph, what's going on, great brother? Get the likes up to 700. Let's get into this boxing. Ryan Jackson, what's going on? Get the likes to 700. We should have 700 likes right now. 745 people. We should have 700 likes. There's no way we got 300 people just moonlighting. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 700. Sinkobu Misibi. Am I saying your name right, great brother? Salute from South Africa. Salute to South Africa. Sean Buffett, what's going on? Who wants a pass first, almost 7-footer? Yeah, man. Yeah, Chris Paul, right? Man, that dude don't have no luck, man. Southpaw Jojo, what's going on? Yeah, get the likes to 700, my peoples. Got 300 people just moonlighting. Roland Markland, what's going on? Eric Johnson, what's going on? So let's get into this boxing, right? Mike J, what's going on? Yeah, just people just moonlighting. Smash the like button, man. Don't just hang out. Participate. You understand what I'm saying? Pull up a chair. Stay for a while. You know what I'm talking about? Pull up a chair and stay for a while. Get to know us. Seth Chillis, what's going on? David Matthews, what's going on? Ronnie Lewis, what's going on? Get the likes up, man. 745 people. We should have that many likes. Get the likes up. They said, no, Blue, you need to click and sound dog for Sinkobu. You messed up the name. Did I? Did I mess up his name? Man, how I say his name, man? How you say his name, man? David Matthews, John Kramer. What's going on? You saying it okay. You are from the US, so it's all right. So help me do it right, because I want to say it right, man. Dry 631, what's going on? Dre 631, what's going on? Get the likes up. I want to say it right, man. 817 Boston B, my brother. How about 817 Boston B? How about Ben Simmons, great brother? How about Ben Simmons, great brother? Jello pudding pop. Skip. You can't. There's no way you could go 4 for 14. He made 10 free throws, Skip. 10 free throws, Skip. He a point guard. William Old School out there. What's going on? I will send a super chat. What a great brother. Next time, so you can read it correctly. LOL. Did I misquote you, great brother? Darius Graham, what's going on? Did I misquote you? Julius Randle? Yeah, he's just waiting on Ben Simmons to get there. Flint, Michigan, what's going on? Hey, Julius Randle didn't show up either. I ain't gonna hold you, 817 Boxing B. I was looking at the TV like this. Did I vouch for this guy? I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, he ain't look nothing like the dude I saw going into the playoffs. Absolutely nothing. Everything was going on. Reginald Rainey, what's going on? I was like, Nick Silvio, Rampage Jackson, what's going on? Did I vouch for this dude? E580, he said, what's your favorite team? See, now why you got to go there? Keep him up, champ. Keep him up. Keep them up, champ. You know what I mean? I'm rooting for New York because I'm from New York. I'm rooting from New York because I'm from New York, great brother. That's all you need to know. Why you got to go ask me who my favorite team is? Rory Simon, what's going on? So you, huh? Ken Broadwater, what's going on? Cornelius Weatherford, what's going on? Eric Pinkney, what's going on? Now, why you got to go doing things like that? Why you got to go asking questions like that? Yeah, A17 about to be out. Man. Bumpy T out here gonna throw me. He gonna give it right up. He gave me right up. Oh, he a Bulls fan, bro. He gonna give me right up. Bumpy T, how you gonna give me right up? Hey, he a Bulls fan, bro. Man, come on, man. Come on, bro. Roll 1980 Longhorn, what's going on? Ike Love, what's going on? He said that's what doing Ben Simmons like. How you gonna do me like that, great brother? Hey, man, he a Bulls fan, man. Hey, man, he a Bulls fan, man. Go ahead and get him. Go ahead and get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Larry Gonzalez, my brother in Super Chat. Generational wealth can be made with AMC. Salute, Blue. Salute to you, great brother. Get him. Hey, Side Bot Store, my brother in Super Chat. Blue, as a black fight fan, I find it highly disrespectful to our people that only one black fighter is on Juneteenth card. I'll be watching Monster and Nui. Hey, great brother, let me tell you something. When Blue speaks on that, right, I'm wrong. You understand? So, B-Man 910, what's going on? Skip. He a point guard. Skip, he was running away from the ball. Skip. I was like, whoo-hoo! LeBron James with a jump shot. Skip. Boy, oh boy. Hey, how did they have two guys score in the second half? And everybody's healthy. Max Sullivan, what's going on? Everybody's healthy, and only two guys scored in the whole entire second half. How does that happen? Geo James Khalil 98, what's going on? Darren Maple, what's going on? Peace be free, what's going on? He said he need to give Curry part of his money. How does that happen? That is a mindset. That's what that is. Dapper Douglas, what's going on? That's a mindset. That's effort. Ain't no way. You got two guys making $400 million nearly together, and neither one of them score in the fourth quarter. That's ridiculous. Pull counter box, my brother, what's going on? You got two guys making $400 million, and neither one of them could score in two quarters. No. Diverse consciousness, what's going on? Brandon McCray, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, keep bringing the facts to the family, brother. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you. So let's get into this, right? So now, P. Rich, what's going on? Hawks in 6. Don't put your carriage before the horse, great brother. Don't put the carriage before the horse. Let's not forget, the Hawks was down by 26 points, 27 points. Let's not forget, the Hawks was down by 27 points. 26 or 27 points. Let's not forget that. Ernest Terry, what's going on? Leon Sterling, what's going on? Mo City Men is my brother. Jay Smith, what's going on? They was down by 27 points. Let's not forget. They could easily be back down by 27 points tomorrow night. Emmanuel Saigon, what's going on? We'll have the basketball channel up by Monday. I was hoping to have it up before then, but things just be coming up, man. Brian Johnson, what's going on? Yeah, get the lights up, man. So let's get back into this boxing. Michael Booker, what's going on? Gregory X, Flint, Michigan, what's going on? Yeah, the Hawks was down 27 points. Now we're going to act like the Hawks is just, no. That was more so the Sixers than was the Hawks. Elijah Lawson, what's going on? More the Sixers than it was the Hawks. John Kramer, what's going on? Ryan Taylor, what's going on? So anyway, let's get into this their boxing. So Terence Crawford, he has a Bob Arum says that he has to make a choice. It's out of those three opponents. And I'm like, Keon Cobb, what's going on? If I'm Terence Crawford, I'm going to be 1,000% honest with y'all because y'all know that's the only way I know how to come. Curtis Price, what's going on? Is 1,000% straightforward. That's the only thing I know how to do. So with that said, he says that, Terence Crawford got to choose Jose Ramirez, Zepeda, or Regis Prograis. Those are three junior welterweights. Okay? 3 junior welterweights is who he has to choose from. 3 junior welterweights. And then Elbow is going on. And then Jose Ramirez is coming off of a bad loss. Zepeda is not a big name. And Regis Prograis, he lost to Josh Taylor as well. But okay, he just fought what's the dude name he just fought? What's old boy name he just fought? Man, what's his name? What's the dude name he just fought? Ivan Redcash. Salute to my brother Chuga Fantastic in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. As usual, showing love. Salute to my brother Emmanuel H in the super chat, coming through, studding up, dropping that hundo on us in the super chat. Blue, I bet we won't hear Embiid say, trust the process in an interview. At this point, the process is about to run his butt out of town. Ben Simmons better move out of Philly if they lose this series. Trust the process? You ain't right, great brother. You ain't right for that. You ain't right for that, great brother. You ain't right for that, great brother. You ain't right for that. You ain't right for that, man. As a matter of fact, he ain't even say nothing. He ain't even say nothing. You ain't right for that one. Keep him up, champ. Keep him up. You ain't right. Man, he ain't even want to speak to the media. Bro, you blew that lead. Go ahead and talk to the media, man. You blew the lead. You blew the lead, man. Imagine they could have had James Harden. Imagine that. Imagine that. So now let's look at this, right? I would trade him to. I would see if the Wizards hey, listen, we give you Ben Simmons. Can we get Bradley Beal? The Wizards probably say no, but it's worth a try. It's worth a try, man. It's worth a try, man. Rasheed Marshall, yeah, you're right, but maybe that wouldn't have been the case. We don't know. Dapper Douglas says Zach LaVine from the Bulls. Nah. He can't help. He can't. He's a third. He's a number 3, man. He's a number 3. He ain't going to the Lakers, man. So anyway, let's get into this. So if I'm Terence Crawford, hearing everything Bob is saying at this point in time, you know what I'm going to do if I'm Terence Crawford? I'm fighting Zepeda. He said they need Shuttlesworth. Yeah, facts. General Long says Zach are too easy. Not for Joel Embiid. J Kicks 23-24. What's going on? Not for Joel Embiid. You need a Joel Embiid is a big. Zach LaVine don't fit Joel Embiid to be a number 2. On that team, he needs to be number 3. Nah, he needs to be number 3 on that team. He could be a number 2 on a team with a superstar like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, but not with Joel Embiid. Nah. Not consistent. He's not consistent. Midwest Boxing, my brother in the super chat. He said best trade, McCollum for Simmons. That would be a great trade. I like that, CJ McCollum. Because CJ would flourish in that system. CJ would flourish in it. My brother, Money Brown TV in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, Money Brown TV. Money, drop the link. So if I'm Terence Crawford, I'm going to fight Zepeda. If I'm Terence Crawford, I'm going to fight Zepeda. If I'm Terence Crawford, I'm going to fight Zepeda. Groundhog Sports Nation, what's going on? I'm going to fight Zepeda. Sergio Gonzalez, what's going on? Right? Because those other fights are somewhat big fights. Jose Ramirez, Regis Prograis. I favor Terence Crawford, but they still risky fights. I favor Terence Crawford, but those are still risky fights. Michael Help, my brother in Super Chat, best trade is Dame for Simmons. No, sir. Not equal value. Nope, not equal value. No, sir. Hansel Banks, what's going on? If you're gonna trade Ben Simmons for Dame Lillard, then you're gonna have to give me Tobias Harris along with Ben Simmons. No way. You're gonna have to give me Tobias Harris and Ben Simmons, and then you got a shooter and CJ. And I don't know how you're gonna work that, but no, sir. No way. So let's get into this boxing talk, though. Davion Hambrick, what's going on? Dapper Douglas, Tac. Charlie J, what's going on? Tac, where you been at? So my thing is this, right? If I'm Terence Crawford, you know what I'm doing? If I'm Terence Crawford, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and fight Zepeda. That's what I'm doing. I'm fighting Zepeda. Right? Jose Ramirez, still a risky fight. Right? Regis Prograis, risky fight. I'm not taking any risky fights. I'm not taking any risky fights. You know why I'm not taking any risky fights? Because here's why. Because you're not trying to give me the fights. You're not trying to give me the fights that I want. I'm 33 years old. I'll be 34 years old in September. I'm okay. That's the case. We can't get the fights that I want. I'm not gonna feed you as well. No, sir. Michael Helm, my brother, back in the super chat. You can have him send Covington back. You a Blazers fan and you want to trade Benson, Dame Lillard, bro? Jesse R, what's going on? Or you a Sixers fan? You trying to get Dame Lillard? That's not gonna happen. So if I'm Terence Crawford, right? I'm looking at it from this standpoint, and I'm saying to myself, okay, so let me think about this. I can't get the Pacquiao fight. I can't get the Sean Porter fight. I can't get the Errol Spence fight. I can't get the Keith Thurman fight. Mike Rom, what's going on? If I fight Jose Ramirez, that's an in-house fight. If I fight Regis Prograis, they're probably going to give him an ultimatum, right? Eye of the Tiger, what's going on? They're probably going to give him some sort of what you call it, incentive, where they probably say, because Regis Prograis is a fight-by-fight basis. So if you're dealing with Regis Prograis, they're probably going to say, okay, Regis Prograis, you can fight Terence Crawford, but you're going to have to give us another fight behind it. You understand what I'm saying? You probably have to give them 2 fights. So that would be essentially feeding them again. You understand? You see what I'm saying? So if I'm Terence Crawford, give me Zabadia. They don't want Zabadia on the back end for another fight. They don't want that. And Terence Crawford, Omar Jamal, what's going on? Then Terence Crawford is almost guaranteed to knock out Zabadia. Period. Boston True Serum said Prograis is with this PBC. He's on a fight-by-fight basis. He's not solely with the PBC. He could do a fight-by-fight basis. Albert Harper, D-Stacks TV, what's going on? So if I'm Terence Crawford, give me Zabadia. That's the fight I want. That's the fight I need. Get the likes to 750, people. Smash the like button. Silky Slim 706, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. Smash the like button. Get the likes up, people. We should be at 750 likes already. Past it. My brother Michael Helton back in the super chat. Nah, I'm a basketball fan, tired of seeing the Blazers waste Dame Lillard's prime. I hear you. I hear you, bro. I agree. Dapper Douglas said, do you think Buzz signed back quietly? I don't believe so. Quincy Bart, what's going on? 7 trillion, what's going on? I don't believe so. I think that Terence Crawford is he's done. He's done. Isabella Magazine, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? She said, agreed, Cepeda, Trouble T. Roy. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, Mar, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, salute, Blue. Salute to you, great brother. So that's what I'm doing. Brian Johnson, what's going on? Brian Elridge, what's going on? There's no way I can't see Terence Crawford signing back. Can't see it. I can't see it. San Francisco City Slicker, 10-8 round. What's going on? I can't see it. Can't fathom it. He's going to be 34 in September. 34. He's yet to get that big, lucrative legacy fight. It's 34. Silky Slim 706, my brother in the super chat. Salute, great king. Appreciate you. That is Milani, what's going on? My thing is this, E2G Performance, my brother, what's going on? My thing is this with Terence Crawford, right? Okay, y'all know I always said that, this is on Terence Crawford, that, he re-signed and, look how they doing him. Clark Boxing, what's going on? But for them to continue to just, oh, man, he ain't a draw. Oh, then let him go. Cut him loose. Utu Molden, what's going on? Cut him loose. Brown Squad Inc., what's going on? Cut him loose then. Christopher Schaefer, my brother in super chat, showing love, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. The problem with taking an easy fight is that Bob is going to claim he won't be able to recoup his money. That may lock him in to litigation. That would not be good for Bud at his age. I told you he being set up. But the thing is, Bob Arum offered these fights. Christopher Schaefer, that's the thing. Bob Arum is saying these are the fights we have for him on the table. So DJ Zion Love, what's going on? So Bob Arum is saying we got these 3 fighters on the table for you. Brandon Adam Perry, what's going on? If I'm Terence Crawford, okay, give me Zabadia. And walk away. I want the Zabadia fight. P-Dog, what's going on? Give me Zabata fight. Zabata. Bob Arum saying it's Zabata. Jose Ramirez. Give me Zabata. And he have a valid claim, right? Because you know what? All you got to do is say, well, Jose Ramirez is coming off a loss. I don't want to fight him. Marcus Daly, what's going on? And as Greg Williams, what's going on? It's probably going to be difficult to negotiate with Regis Prograis because Regis Prograis is not signed with Top Rank. Narco Blings, what's going on? That's what I'm saying, Christopher Schaefer. The percentage, the chances of him stopping Jose Zabata, what's Zabata is greater than. No, I think he's gonna stop. I think he can stop all of them. Jose Ramirez, Zabata, and Regis Prograis. I think he can stop all of them. Benjamin Wilkins, what's going on? Jay Dixon, what's going on? I'm confident that he can stop all of them, right? Regis Prograis, he gets hit a lot. He's tough, but he gets hit a lot. And now it could be a tough fight for Bud, Regis Prograis. I think that Jose Ramirez, is going to be, his feet are too slow, has no defense, and he's coming off a loss, and he was dropped bad a few times by Josh Taylor. You think it's a good move to send Jose Ramirez coming off a loss to Josh Taylor, going straight into a fight with Terence Crawford at welterweight, move up in weight and fight Terence Crawford, who has 6 knockouts his last 6 fights, 6 straight knockouts. If I'm Jose Ramirez, right? Lyman Paulie, what's going on, great brother? How you feeling, Lyman? My brother. John Kramer, what's going on? If you Jose Ramirez, why would you even entertain that? And if you Jose Ramirez team, why would you even entertain that? He's still fairly young. He still could get back on track. He could get back in the win column. He could get back on track. You understand what I'm saying? So if you Jose Ramirez, why would you even entertain a fight with Terence Crawford? D. Rich Kemp, what's going on? Gavin Washington, my brother, what's going on? Yeah. If I'm Jose Ramirez and his team, I'm like, wait, huh? We coming off a tough fight with Josh Taylor. We got dropped a few times. Big Texas Clayton Smith, my brother, what's going on? We got dropped a few times in the fight. We lost the fight. And we're going to go. It was a tough fight. That was a rough and tough fight. There's no way Josh Taylor should be Antonio Coleman. What's going on? Looking to fight Terence Crawford straight away. S550J, what's going on? No way, no how. That should not be Blackface Sports. What's going on? That should not even be a figment of their thought pattern at all whatsoever. Rocky Dennis, what's going on? No way. They should be looking at, get back on track fights. Plain and simple. No tough fights, no hard hitters, just something to get them back on track. No way you looking at Terence Crawford in a whole nother weight class? No, sir. No, sir. So if I'm Jose Ramirez, no way I'm looking at that fight. That's not happening. Leandre Robinson, what's going on? There's no way I'm looking at that fight. Now, Regis Prograis, this is an opportunity for him. Benjamin Senior, what's going on? Sanya, what's going on? Now, if you Regis Prograis, this is an opportunity. This is a big fight. Dominic Washington said Ramirez versus Chris Algieri. That might be too tough of a fight. DOG 215. My brother, what's going on? D. McGee, what's going on? That might be too tough of a fight because Chris Algieri could box and he could move. Guy Kamen, what's going on? Guy Kamen says, salute, Blue, happy birthday. Appreciate it. Michael Arrington, what's going on, great brother? Salute, Blue, Crawford versus Porter or Thurman only. Yeah, but at this time, it ain't my birthday, but okay, I'll take it. But the thing is, Crawford is a free agent. And in October, it's clear that they don't believe in Terence Crawford's talent. Coach Show Dry Raceball, what's going on? They don't believe that he's a big draw. Melanated Royalty, what's going on? Chappelle Show 56, what's going on? I'll take it. Tack on another year, I'll take it. Right? So those are too big of a fights. Jimmy James, what's going on? No. Yeah, Gavin Washington, you gonna offer me a birthday, an extra birthday, then I'll take it. I ain't gonna turn down nothing but my collar. Not at all. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Victor Torres, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? Who do I feel he for right now? Zepeda. I'm telling you, if I'm Terence Crawford, give me Zepeda. Crawford Porter, Crawford Thurman, big fights. But they don't believe in Terence Crawford and his selling power, his drawing power. Bobby Arum just said it. I could have gave him the Manny Pacquiao fight. We didn't see the value in it. Again? Again? What do you say? Malcolm X said, if a cat has kittens in the oven, doesn't make him biscuits? Make some kittens. If you're telling me I'm not a draw, I'm not a draw. Snacks B, what's going on? Then let me go. For 6 years, you've been telling me. You've been telling me for 6 years, you've been promising me this fight. Now it's time for me to see what it is. It ain't biscuits, it's kittens. It's kittens. Now you got to just see it for what it is. Now you got who USYK forced to fight next? I don't know. Can't wait to see him in the ring. Great talent. Said TV. What's going on? Kieran Alexis, what's going on? DSA 1, what's going on? I mean, it's just time to see what it is. You don't see me the way I view me. Clearly. You don't see my talent the way the rest of the world see it. Clearly. So let me go. Let me move on. Let me move on. Man, if that's the case, they should have made a trade with Terence Crawford. Hey, listen. Hey, Al. We'd like to make a trade. Warzone, what's going on? Guillermo Maldonado, what's going on? Hey, Al. We'd like to make a trade. Law Janus, what's going on? Call up Cameron Duncan. Call up Cameron Duncan. Listen, we heard you got a young talent by the name of Jaron Boots Ennis over there. We'd like to make a trade. Yeah, Southpaw JoJo. They don't got no love for Blue Blood in here today. Simp no more. What's going on? They ain't got no love for Blue Blood in here today. They ain't got no love for Blue. None. Got the brother stuck on 700 likes. Black Bruce Wayne Jr., what's going on? We should be at a K likes. What are we doing? Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. You understand? Show me some love. Michael Arrington, brother in Super Chat. Then put Crawford as a co-main. Sheen, what's going on? That's what I'm saying, man. Don't put that brother as no co-main event. Call Cameron Duncan. Hey, listen, we heard you got a young, talented phenom over there by the name of Jaron Boots Ennis. And, yeah, we'd like to make a trade. The aging great vet for a young stud. That's about right. That's about right. That's about right. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Don't do the brother like that. Don't do the brother like this. Putting him on the shelf, man. Come on, man. Terence Crawford got too much talent, man. Lechi Puma skill, what's going on? And here's the thing, right? Daniel West, what's going on? Here's the thing I've come to realize. It's just his loyalty. It's his loyalty. So we look at it and we say, hey, man, Terence Crawford don't want to fight this guy. He don't want to fight that guy. No, he do. Mr. Miyagi, West Baltimore, what's going on? Salute to B-More in the building. No, Terence Crawford, see, I come to realize he wants to fight these guys, but he's loyal. And because they tell him, hey, there ain't no money for that, he's taking all the hits for it. He's taking all the hits for it. Smooth JT, what's going on? Penright's Mentor, what's going on? He's taking all the hits for it. I know it's not the popular thing to say because we want to see Terence Crawford just step up and say, listen, make these fights, do this, do that, yada, yada, yada. And I agree. But we gotta look at it from the standpoint that just some people are we all have those people that just are loyal to their own fault. Can't get out their own way because they're loyal. That happens with a lot of people in life, man. That happens. My brother, one of my brothers, just like that. Dante Erlin, what's going on? One of my brothers, I'm a loyal dude. One of my brothers, man, Soldier Boy 911, what's going on, great brother? He is so loyal, man. It's not even funny. Mr. Blue, what's going on? So I know people like that. You understand? And it's just the makeup of who they are. It has nothing to do. It's just loyalty. Hey, man, you helped me build this. They can't see themselves turning their back or walking away, even if it don't benefit them. The streamer, what's going on? Fly High 89. I agree. But you got to understand. See, he grew up there. So everybody, sometimes Neil Williamson, what's going on? Fifth Island, what's going on? Sometimes it takes people longer to be able to see from the outside looking in, from the inside looking out. They need to, Machiavelli Mafia, what's going on? Sometimes they need to, it just built that way. It is. Michael Arrington, what's going on, great brother? Who does Boots fight at ESPN? Where those dudes are not going to run from in-house. Yeah, I don't know. I was just, I wasn't being serious, but I'm just saying that, I think that, UK Pixels, what's going on? Don't put the brother on the shelf. The one, what's going on? My G, Eminem Smoke, what's going on? Melvin Freeman, what's going on? Philly Percha, what's going on, great brother? Stephen Young, what's going on? Stephen John again, what's going on? C Wood, what's going on? It happens, right? Yeah, I got the old pick, man. Y'all don't know nothing about this pick right here. What y'all know about this pick? Got the Superman emblem, got the medal, and got the fist. Y'all don't know nothing about this pick. David Scott III, what's going on, great brother? So, if I'm Terence Crawford, man, I'm going to be like, listen, Dion Folks, what's going on? Mr. T. King, Texas, my brother, what's going on? Yeah. You know what I mean? Y'all don't know about this. Taking him back. Yeah, it is, Gavin Washington. Yeah, it is. Star City J, Rampage Jackson, what's going on? Yeah, Soldier Boy, I took it back. You dig what I'm saying? You dig. You dig. You dig. You dig. Appreciate you, Bumpy T. So let's get back into this, man. Yeah, it is. David Scott III. You already know. Stan Swartz, what's going on, great brother? See what I'm saying? So so now, that's how I see it. I just think that, he needs to, see, he needs to reverse step on the outside and turn around and look in, man. But now Jaron Boots Ennis, he deserves this big fight with Yordenis Ugas on a big card. I said this, right? Because it's not an expensive fight. It's a very doable fight, Jaron Ennis versus Yordenis Ugas. It's a very, very doable fight. It's not it's a very quality fight, but it's not the most expensive fight. Super Mac Time, my brother, what's going on? It's not the most expensive fight. It's not going to cost you $10 million for Jaron Ennis. Not going to cost you $10 million for Ugas, right? Sosa S, what's going on? Right? It's not going to do that, right? It's not going to cost you $10 million. It's not going to cost you 5 and 5 and none of that. Maybe 1.5 and 1.5, maybe 3 million. Kevin Davis, what's going on? Maybe 3 million, 1.5 and 1.5. But the quality of the fight and what it does for the future there moving forward speaks volume. Cliff Young, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? Speaks volumes. My brother Soldier Boy 911 in Super Chat. Salute from Philly, my good brother Blue. You all that's missing is the foldable red and green handle. Oh, for sure. I say you all. So let me read it again, man. Ketty Peace 504, what's going on? He said, salute from Philly, my good brother Blue. Yo, all that's missing is the foldable red and green handle. Oh, for sure. For sure. Diggy Gone, what's going on? You dig. You dig. So my thing is this, right? It's good exposure for Jaron Ennis and Yordenis Ugas as well, especially the winner, right? Because imagine if you put Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter. Now I'm all hypothetically speaking. Victor Griffith, what's going on? I'm a hypothetically speak, right? Observer, what's going on? If you put Jaron Ennis, you put Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter against each other, right? And you figure deal me. If you put Jaron Ennis, Sean Porter versus Keith Thurman, the winner of that fight, and you have the winner of Yordenis Ugas and Jaron Ennis, they fight each other. Man, that speaks volumes. You understand the level of that fight? Yes, it has, Benjamin Wilkins. Yes, it has. The winner of that fight, right? That would be huge to have the winner of Keith Thurman, Sean Porter versus the winner of Jaron Ennis, Yordenis Ugas. Because you think if Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight, well, they're going to have probably a 2-fight deal. They're going to have a rematch clause. You understand? Warrior Class of Third, what's going on? They're going to have a rematch clause, right? So they have a rematch clause. And in the rematch clause, that's 2 fights, right? Well, after that fight, now you have the winner of that fight possibly waiting for the winner of that fight to vacate. Because if Errol Spence beats Terence Crawford twice, then he's going to vacate. Sean P, what's going on? He's going to vacate and move up. Or if Terence Crawford wins, maybe he'll stick around. Maybe the winner could attempt to fight Terence Crawford. But they'll have all 4 major sanction bodies. And you're putting yourself in position for the mandatory. You understand? That speaks volumes. Speaks volumes for me. I'm making it happen. The possibilities moving forward is what I'm looking at. General Squalls, my brother in the super chat. Blue, I got a question. Go ahead. Go ahead and ask your question, great brother. Jack T, what's going on? Go ahead and ask your question. Go ahead. Let's talk about it. So smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Get the likes to 1K. Come on, get the likes up. Who is T-Bud going to fight? Lower what? Zepeda is who I would say. Go ahead and fight Zepeda. Coach Rod, what's going on? Go ahead and fight Zepeda. That's who I would fight from Terence Crawford. See, I know everybody looks at it from a standpoint and say, man, because we look at that fight with Manny Pacquiao and Jeff Horn, right? And that fight, we like, bro, Manny Pacquiao won that fight, right? And we don't like the way, you know, they gave it to they gave it to Jeff Horn, right? So a lot of people, they raise concern. They like, listen, they ain't gonna give it to Crawford if it goes to decision. And my thing is this: if you Terence Crawford, fight the fight that you guaranteed to get a knockout in. Zepeda. General Squalls, my brother in the super chat. Once again, he said, did you have your greens today? I sure didn't. Tone 40, what's going on? Abdul Anwar, what's going on? I didn't, great brother. Didn't at all, man. Running around. Everett White, what's going on? Running around. Albert Harper, what's going on? Tone 40, what's going on? I would love to, Albert Harper. I would love to, man. I would love to. No, I need to get my greens in, man. Sure do, man. Isaiah Galashaw, what's going on? Wiseman, what's going on? Beats by Country, what's going on, great brother? Smash the like button. Stay true, Henry, what's going on? Man, I would love to, man. Get the likes to 1K, my people. Smash that like button. Get the likes to 1K. The likes up to 1K. So that's just what I would do. That's what I would do. Now, did y'all see Tyson Fury? Mo your sauce, what's going on? Did y'all see Tyson Fury talking to Sky Sports? Did y'all see that? And he said that he told a reporter, you don't know nothing about boxing. When the reporter kept saying, oh, who are you fighting? Who's fighting Burgess Meredith? What's going on? Panama Jack, what's going on? I'm going Kwame Brown, bro. DP Rocco, what's going on? So, did y'all see that? Nappy Kings, what's going on? Did y'all see that? He said, the reporter said, Jack Don, what's going on? Deontay Mosley, what's going on? Yeah, he Sean Gibson, what's going on? The reporter said, who's fighting the better opposition? The more quality fight. You fighting Deontay Wilder, OG Punisher 5'7", what's going on? KMC, what's going on? KMC, what's going on? Easy Mike, what's going on? Who's fighting the better opposition? Yeah, he walked out of the interview. Who's fighting the better opposition, right? He says, who's fighting the better opposition, right? Anthony Joshua, Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk, or you versus Deontay Wilder? He said, he nearly lost it, right? He's like, I told Sky Sports already. Alexander Usyk. Anthony reacts, what's going on? Alexander Usyk. Jamil Allen, what's going on? He don't fancy Alexander Usyk at all. Let's just say that. Beats by Country, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue Bug got to support, love what you're doing, great brother. Appreciate you. I appreciate you 1,000%. So he was like, Alexander Usyk is not good. He says he's too small. Gregory Davis, what's going on? And he said he thought Alexander Usyk lost to Derek Chisora. And he said Derek Chisora is 10 years past his prime. There's no way Anthony Joshua should be losing to him. And then Sham Allah, what's going on? Then he said, you clearly don't know nothing about boxing. Ex Krypton, my brother in the super chat. What's the best version of Tank that you think is unbeatable? The one that fought Quayar. Gervonta Tank Davis that fought Quayar. Man, that dude was special. Matt Cedillo, what's going on? That dude was special. He was special, man. Well, he is special because he's only 26, so it's not. He didn't lose it. It's just it hasn't called for that type of performance. I gather. Hey, Zeus, what's going on? Not yet. Do I think Tank is pound for pound? Absolutely. Jack T, my brother in super chat. What if Bud fights Zepeda and stay with Top Rank? Oh, then that's not a good look. Then that's not a good look. You can't do that, bro. Mr. Cool Guy, what's going on? No, you can't do that. No. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. Get the likes up to 1K. Get the likes up to 1K. James Diamonds, what's going on, great brother? No, he can't fight Zepeda and then stick around. No, sir. Mrs. Put Together, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? No, you can't do that. Calvin Williams, what's going on? Do I think Spence can stop Crawford? Yeah, I think he can. Will he stop Crawford? I don't know. Ali Bowser, what's going on, great brother? Will he stop Terence Crawford? I don't think so. LGNTJ 909, what's going on? I think he would win the fight. I don't think either one of them is going to stop each other. I don't see that. When you get fights of this magnitude like that, Tino the Great, what's going on? When you get fights of this magnitude, right? High level fights like that, Weedy Wyndham, what's going on? When you get fights of that magnitude like that, right? Then more than likely you don't get knockouts, and that doesn't happen very often when you get high level fights. Now, you do get some action-packed fights, some knockouts, but more times than none, you don't. You don't. President Jafar, what's going on? Mike 007, what's going on? D-Lo 404 boxing. What's going on? You don't get knockouts in high-level fights like that. That doesn't happen very often. Like, that's why the fight between Tommy Hearns and Marvin Hagler, that's why that fight is historic, right? Because more times than none, you don't get knockouts and stoppages and things of that nature. You don't do it. AMG2, what's going on? Matt Cedillo, what's going on? So I don't see them stopping each other. Now, anything is possible because they both have the talent to do so. They both have the talent to do so. For instance, Dice Flawless, my brother in the super chat. Sup, Blue? Which version of Crawford is your favorite? The version that fought Victor Postile. Ray Patterson, what's going on? The guy that fought Victor Postile? That one. The Nutty T Man, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? Let me give you an example. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Manny Pacquiao. They fought 4 times. Manny Pacquiao, knockout artist, okay? Manny Pacquiao, explosive, a knockout artist. How many knockouts in 4 fights did you see? 1. And that's because Manny Pacquiao got timed perfectly. 1 knockout. Now you saw knockdowns, but knockouts, you don't see that. You don't see that. When you step up in competition, you're 9 times out of 10, the knockouts start to drop. They start to dwindle. Cedric Trailer, what's going on? Universal Wise, what's going on? Right. Terence Crawford is definitely a knockout artist as well. But that's why I said I don't see them knocking each other out. I don't see that. You get Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, no knockout. Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, no knockout. Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, no knockout. Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, no knockout. It just doesn't happen. Little Scrappy, what's going on? Sons of Time, TVHQ, what's going on? It's very rare that you get knockouts. Eric Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera. How many knockouts you see? Mr. Mechanical, what's going on? How many knockouts did you see? You understand? When the best fight the best, is very rare. Slick P, what's going on? It's very rare that you see a knockout when the best fight the best. It's very rare. Now, in the heavyweight division, that's a completely different story. Because that's what they're fighting for. So that's a completely different story. When the heavyweights fight, it's a completely different story. Completely different story. Completely different story. Delbert Bird, what's going on? Snack B, my brother, what's going on? So it's like, I could give you more examples, right? Sugar Ray Leonard, right? Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard. Now, Tommy Hearns knocked out Duran, and Hagler knocked out Hearns, right? Marvin Hagler didn't knock out Duran. Right? Tommy Hearns didn't knock out Sugar Ray Leonard. Now, you know, Sugar Ray Leonard, and it's just because these guys, when you're dealing with guys in this caliber, right? They know how to defend themselves. Jay Reed, what's going on? They know how to defend themselves. They know what they're doing, right? Their punch resistance, right? Their will. their will, their punch resistance. Now, like I said, you got Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, he got a TKO over Tommy Hearns, right? But more so, right? But more so, you got to look at it from the standpoint of Sugar Ray Leonard was losing that fight too. He was losing the fight. He had to go for broke and got a stoppage victory. He had to go for broke and he got a stoppage victory. But after that, they fought after that. Did he get another stoppage victory? No. It's very rare. It doesn't happen a lot. So I'm saying, if it happened in this fight with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, would I be surprised? No, because both of them have the ability to do it. Both of them have the ability to get a knockout victory. I just don't think that it will happen. Now, it's possible that their wills and their hunger to prove to each other that they are the best, right? Maybe because their hunger to prove that they're the best, strong possibility that it happens because they're both hungry to prove that they are the best. You understand? Mentu Bar Hotep, my brother. What's going on, great brother? You see what I'm saying? So maybe their hunger to prove that they're the best. Maybe they go all out. Kenton Griffin, what's going on? I suspect that it would be, huge respect paid to both guys. Michael Bernard, my brother in Super Chat. Big Time Boxing is back. What's up, Blue? What's going on with you, great brother? Big Len 20, what's going on? Main Spruill, what's going on? Philadelphia fighters are the best boxers. Man, they got more world champions than anybody in the sport of boxing. So the history of sport of boxing. Malik Omar, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Salute to the Vanguard of the LDBC. Don't count out my 76ers. You're correct about analysis about Ben Simmons, Blue. Also, don't be shocked if Crawford resigns with Top Rank, Blue, with that deal. I hope not, man. I hope not. I hope not. Jermaine Vinci Gates, what's going on? No, I hope not, man. He said, Blue, I think it'll be a draw. I don't think it'll be a draw. Big Dose 513, my brother, what's going on? I don't think it'll be a draw, but I definitely think it'll be action-packed. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1K. Actually, get the likes to 1.1K. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Yeah, I think Philadelphia, man. I mean, their track record is proven. It's proven. Fyro Dynamics, what's going on? I am Lori Baby. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? So yeah, so my thing is, I'm hard pressed to see, that fight ending in a draw. I mean, in a draw or a knockout. Chevelle Solomon, what's going on? I wouldn't be surprised, but that's just not my pick. Philly Miz 215, what's going on? Yeah, now I'm starting to see a lot of Atlanta Hawks fans, boy. So, you know, that's just my thought. That's just my pick. My thought and my picks. I don't see it. Big Doe said, Jay Diggs, Mario Barrios looked like a giant next to, yeah, but Javonte Davis, talent, AZ Landlord, what's going on? Jermaine Vince Seagates, what's going on? Do you think the Atlanta Hawks Spice Kid, what's going on? Can close the series out? Oh, I believe they can. Absolutely. But I think Philly is going to come out on a mission. Justin Rigo, what's going on? Tank Davis is too skilled. I think that he'll get up under his reach, up under his length. I think that he'll he's so versatile. We forget how versatile Javonte Tank Davis is because he don't have to display it. Sometimes he goes in a high guard, like he did Leo Santa Cruz, walk him down, knock him out, and get him out of there. Walk him down, knock him out, and get him up out of there. You see what I'm saying? And so, but we forget he got the ability to Quayoff fight, right? He got the ability to be mobile, to be agile, to get, to be slick, right? He has all those abilities, all of them. And so, he don't forget he can always resort back to that if need be against Mario Barrios in his size, and I believe he will. Julian Lettisman, what's going on? I don't know what happened to Nikita. Sport of boxing, man. Jordan married Los Angeles Lakers. What's going on? He said Tank gonna stop Barrios. I could see that. I can see that. So, boxing, Soldier Boy 911. I know Philly fans is frustrated with Ben Simmons, man. Gotta be. Jay Smith, what's going on? Gotta be. Gotta be, man. So yeah, I mean, we got great news. The fact that Terence Crawford, Errol Spence said that, he already informed Al Heyman that, that he wants that fight with Terence Crawford. That's great news. Skills from New Orleans, what's going on? That's huge news. That's great news. That's great news. That's huge. You understand what I'm saying? So hopefully we get it. Rel Dance, what's going on? Peace and bless to the queen. I am Lori Baby in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Hey Blue, yes, Philly has the best boxers in this era of boxing. Are we ever gonna see the best fight the best? Hopefully. Tired of this mismatch of these tired of these mismatches. Hashtag get the likes up. Hashtag Philly join. Yeah, we gotta get the best fighting the best, right? I am Lori Baby, because it goes back to this, right? DP Rock, what's going on? It goes back to this, right? Right, Queen? You got to look at it from this standpoint. We continue to say, oh, these YouTubers is hurting the sport of boxing, or, Floyd Mayweather coming back and doing these exhibitions is hurting boxing, and Jake Paul is hurting boxing. And no, they're not. Again, no, they're not. Us not getting the best fighting the best, that's what's hurting sport of boxing. Us with the promotional companies having these me first mentalities, that's what hurts the sport of boxing. GF Hipster, what's going on? The sanction bodies, I don't know, maybe they're not willing to work together. That hurts the sport of boxing. Right? And that's what's that. So then you allow Jake Paul to come in. You allow Logan Paul to come in. You allow Floyd Mayweather to come back at 44 years of age, retired, fight an exhibition bout against a YouTuber, and do 1 million pay-per-view buys. That's not Floyd. Why wouldn't listen? We got to look at it. Why wouldn't Floyd Mayweather make that money? Why would he sit on the shelf and say, "Hey, I can make $100 million fighting a YouTuber in an 3-minute round exhibition, but I'm not going to do that to the sport of boxing." And then you sit back and you say, "Are the best fighting the absolute best?" No, huh? Huh? No, it's not them hurting the sport of boxing. It's the active fighters that's hurting the sport of boxing. That's who's hurting the sport of boxing. That's who's hurting the sport of boxing. NBA D Nice, my brother, what's going on? Not these exhibition bouts, not entertainment bouts. No, this is what's hurting the sport of boxing. In the lightweight division, we have a guy that's some people say is unified, some people say it's undisputed, and we got another champion in the division that's some people say is the official champion, and some people saying it's not. Well, why aren't they just fighting to settle it? There should be no doubt. They're one fight away from us having no doubt who's the undisputed champion at lightweight. But it's a merry-go-round. Why? Why is it a merry-go-round? For what? We got my brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
Hey, Blue, man, I'm just chilling, man. Been watching soccer all day since 8:30 this morning. I'm chilling. What's up, chat, a.k.a. the family? How's everybody on this Thursday evening?
We good, Kurt. So I was just talking about a few things that I heard. Don't know if you heard this, but you know, Jaron Boots Ennis is possibly going to be on Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao undercard, along with Jamal James, along with Yordenis Ugas, and you know a few other fights. So I was suggesting, because I did some research, and people saying, yeah, Jaron Ennis would love to fight Yordenis Ugas if he accepts the fight. And I'm saying, why not make that the co-main event and make Jamal James and Castillo Clayton, right? Make those fights. Abdul Anwar, brother in the super chat. I remember back when the best fought the best. However, that was before the many networks and platforms. How much do you think that plays a part, Blue? It plays a major part. It plays a major part. It hurts the sport of boxing. But when we say these exhibition bouts, the YouTubers and Floyd coming back hurts boxing, no, it's boxing hurting boxing. Mike J, what's going on? It's boxing hurting boxing. It's the networks. It's the promoters. Self first. Yeah, I understand. Self-preservation is always number one rule, right? But you still have to you still have to have the sport of boxing high on the to-do list. You still have to have it. Proud of Pierre, brother in the super chat. Just came through to drop a 5 on my guy Blue. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you. So yeah, Kurt. So the fact that they saying that it's a possibility he could be on the undercard. I'm saying, well, why would he be? Because I'm hearing that the chances that he more than likely is going to fight Castillo Clayton. Ugas is still looking for an opponent, and we can get Jamal James versus I forgot the other guy's name. First, Lawrence. Shout out to my brother Lawrence, L Dub Boxing. Lawrence, he brought this to my attention first. Star CJ, what's going on? And then I went and did my research behind it to find out that it's true. So I said, listen, well, what about Ennis and Ugas? Because it's not a fight, Kurt. It could be the co-main the co-main event is Ugas, right? So why not put Jaron Ennis in that position? Because it's not going to break anybody's pockets. It's not a fight that they're gonna have to pay $5 million to this one, $5 million. They're not gonna have to do that. It's not that fight. Keith Henry, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you, Keith Henry. Much love. Jeremy 2684. What's going on? So, but what's your thoughts about that overall, Kurt?
Well, I did see a video. Lawrence Williams, L Dub brought it to my attention. Then I saw your video, and I was like pleasantly surprised. I think that would be good for Boots because of the notoriety, the exposure he will get if he fights Yordenis Ugas. That would be a terrific co-main event. Or if you fight Custer Clayton, I would just like to see Boots and with somebody, keep him active. But if you guys take the fight, I will respect him even more because it's a risky fight. You know, he'll be a underdog against Boots. Against Custer Clayton, I like to see that too because Clayton is a good boxer. I thought he beat Lipinets. So either way, the fans will win, but I prefer you guys because if he knocks out you guys, Boots, man, he'll really scare a lot of people. He'll shake the tree, you know. But I like that card with Jamal James as well. So you have nothing but welterweights. It's still early, but if that comes to fruition, Boots versus Ugas and Jamal James versus Custer Clayton, I like that card. And you have Spence and Pacquiao. I noticed the undercards are much, much better with a lot of different cards because you have a very underrated fight. Isaac, little Mike Tyson Cruz is fighting. Who he's fighting? Francisco Vargas, and you got Lubin versus Rosario. There's a lot of undercards that looking good. So somebody must have said something or came to their senses. But Boots and Ugas would be a really, really good co-main event.
And my thing about it, Mo 2013, what's good with you, great brother? Where you been at? Lawrence House, what's going on? X the one and only X triple X, what's going on, great brother? My thing is, Kurt, with this fight, it's not going to break bank, but it's a high quality co-main event, but it's not going to break bank, Kurt.
Well, Ugas is going to get paid handsomely because WBA has to reward him. You know, so he'll get an extra check from the sanctioning body, to be honest with you. That's how boxing works. Because of them yanking the belt, they can afford to pay Boots because even though his talent is unbelievable, he's not that star, so they can afford to pay him. So they have the money to make that fight. Some fights are perfect undercard fights. This is one of them. Like Lubin Rosario is another perfect undercard fight.
Mm-hmm.
So they can make this fight. So if they were smart, they will put it together along with Jamal James or Custer Clayton.
Right. That's what I'm saying, Kurt. Instead of saying Ugas versus who, we don't know. And then Jamal James versus somebody else, then Ennis versus Custer Clayton. You can make Custer Clayton, that would be quality, and you can fill in the rest. But you have Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao, Ugas, and Jaron Ennis co-main event. Custer Clayton, Jamal James. And then, I mean, you could fill in the rest, Kurt.
Yeah, because excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
They made Frank Sanchez and F.A. Jagba. When I saw that, I was shocked because these days the climate has changed where you don't have two up and coming undefeated fighters fighting each other or promising contenders. And when they made that's a very important fight for Jagba and Sanchez because it's going to determine where they at. They got it right when the boys fought Joyce. You don't see them fights. those are a few exceptions where the two undefeated young fighters. That's why I was so interested because you don't get fights. We don't get fights like that. But I noticed the undercard fights and various cards are a lot better.
And where's the other kid fight at, Kurt? Rashidi Ellis. What network? What platform he on?
Rashidi Ellis, man, I lost track of him. Isn't he on? Does he belong to a certain promotional company, or he can go any way he wants?
Because I think he's on PBC.
I seen him fight there. I'm not sure if he's solely committed to them. Maybe he is. I'm gonna say yeah, because I did see him fight twice on PBC.
On PBC, right?
Yeah.
Who did he fight?
That's Rashidi Ellis. I'm getting him mixed up with the other Ellis. I forgot all about Rashidi Ellis, man. His career.
Yeah.
I see him, but I'm trying to picture where did I see him fight on what channel? If I know the channel, I know the promotional company.
Oh, he's with Golden Boy.
Oh, well, that's why I didn't remember him.
Yeah, he's with Golden Boy. Triple X, what's going on? Star City J, what's going on? AZAP Sam, what's going on? Yeah, he's with Golden Boy, Kurt. I was gonna say you put him on there, but he ain't. Dr. Pablo said, what's going on?
What's the dude who fought Benavidez?
Which Benavidez?
David Benavidez, the black dude.
The last fight?
What's his last fight?
What's the dude? Let me look it up.
Somebody in the chat.
Ronald Ellis, yeah.
For some reason, I always get them mixed up, and they fight different weight classes. Just the name, Rashidi Ellis, Ronald Ellis. For some reason, I don't know why I do that, but
they said that's his brother. Jay Dixon said it's his brother.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Rampage, I saw it first. Thank you very much. I always get them mixed up, but if you want to have a lost career, go on Top Rank.
Yeah, when he's fighting, when is he fighting again?
Who?
Rashidi Ellis.
I have no idea. I forgot all about him. I forget a fighter, and then he's forgotten. I'm like,
Yeah, and he 23-0 with 14 knockouts. Last time he fought was October of 2020.
He's stuck on an island because I totally forgot about Rashidi Ellis.
Yeah, well, what's the next move for him? Man, that's they need to. He needs to be more active. He needs to be far more active. And he's not. He looks smaller than what he is. He's 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach, Kurt. He looked much. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I worry about these fighters. That's why when Shakur had the performance he had, we may like it, I didn't like it, even though he won. And I have to be fair because he should have put his foot on the gas. You're going to see a different attitude with Noya Nui. See, because I know people and I know business, and the complexion he is, they're going to use it against him, calling him boring. Bob Aaron was looking at him saying, "You want me to invest in Shakur to make him a star with performances like this?" Bob, that's what he's thinking. Where he likes Noya Nui because Noya Nui is going to go for the gusto. He's going to go for broke. He's going to try to knock Desmarinas out. So they're going to use that against Shakur. I already know. So Shakur now has to watch himself. So just imagine, Blue in chat, he fights a couple of nobodies. Well, he's fighting Heron, then he wants Valdez. But say fights don't materialize, and he fights another no-name guy from another country, and he has another stale performances because the performance is not bad when you win every round. They're what you call stale. A lot of fighters go through that. and he wins, but it's uneventful. Then they're gonna label him boring, and then that's gonna give Bob Aaron ammunition to put him on the back burner because Bob's gonna be like, I'm not making him a star. That's what's gonna happen. So Shakur gonna have to watch himself.
Yeah. And how do you see that fight with him and Jamel Herring? Do you think it'll be more action? LB, what's going on?
It might be a little tougher than we think, not because of Shakur performance, but Heron confidence has to be up. The way he dispatched uh, the Irish fighter, the Jackal, um, the way he knocked him out. He looked real good. I ain't never see Heron look like that. But Frampton, I think, But Shakur is going to have to come ready because you can't just say he going to walk through Heron. He has to have his A game. So it might. I got Shakur for the win. It might be a little tougher than expected. That's the way he has to perform, and because it's hard to dominate top fighters and other champions to win every round, every fight. Very rare that happens. We've seen it happen, but very rare that happens. So he has to be ready for Herring. It may not be a walk in the park, may not be a walk in the park against Valdez, but Shakur is such a exceptional boxer, and his defense is just so good, man. He got hit a couple of times, he had a little mark on his eye, but he's human. Nothing to sneeze at. But I like Shakur to beat both of them.
Boozy is here. Where is he? Real Talk Podcast. What's going on?
Somebody said, no, it was a troll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say. Let me send him a message, see if he come on.
And I'm gonna tell you something. These young fighters, they're not ready. They're almost there, but like somebody in the chat, Gary Childress said, Shakur is still developing, and we don't. We try to push them to all-time status, but they still learning on the job. As long as they keep busy, like I said so many times, that the one who learns the most and the fastest will be the more successful fighter.
Mm-hmm.
They're still learning. They're still learning their craft. You can see his body is changing, Shakur. He was a lot more dense. His upper body, his legs. And I was like, okay, now he's coming into his own, physically. And, but this game is 70% mental. So he's still developing. I'll take it from here while Blue is behind the scenes. But yeah, so the Blue back. So Shakur, give him some time because many great fighters done had stale performances. Many. Ali had him a lot. Sugar Ray Leonard had a stale performance against this guy named Larry Bonds. It's styles. It's the fight is not sharp. Every fight has its own energy, especially if you can beat a guy. Your adrenaline is not top notch. It's just there. You're going through the motions. That's human nature. We've seen it many, many times. Many times. Floyd fought this guy Tony Pett or Victoriano Sosa, where he couldn't hit the guy. Tall, skinny guy. It happens to any Bernard Hopkins. It happens, man. You go through it. The performances, you win every round, but it's stale. It's not exciting. You're not hitting them with flashy punches. You're just winning the rounds. All fighters have to prepare themselves to be like, man, this guy is better than I thought. Nobody got no tape on him. He's slick. He's awkward. He's giving me problems. I remember a fight in Norfolk, Virginia. Pernell Whitaker fought this guy from Spain. What was his name? I forgot his name. I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. But he was hitting Pernell hard too. I remember that fight. That fight is on YouTube. I saw it like a month ago. It was real exciting, but he was so awkward and strong. Purnell was like, he knew what to do, but you could see in his face like, man, this guy giving me problems. But Purnell was able to win by decision. So, it happens, man. Ryan Garcia is young, Shakur, you look at their age, they're still developing at that certain age. Devin Haney, well, see, Devin tried to prove something and fight a different way, and that's not who he is. He tried to, go mano a mano with an experienced fighter, and he got hurt. So he tried to, and you never try to fight the way the public wants you to fight, just to prove a point. Delbert Burr said Shakur got them cat-like reflexes. Yeah, his defense is terrific, and he said he was better than Floyd. I was like, hold your horses, young man. Hold your horses. You're nowhere near Floyd. Just, perfect your craft, man, and see how your career turns out. ESO said, salute to the historian Kurt. Salute to you. YK Brown said Haney is weak mentally. All the talk got to him. What's up, Renee Box Young? What's going on to my bro, Renee Box Young? Alex said Haney, Young Floyd. No. DP Rocker said absolutely not. Jay Smith said, Kurt, what you think about a possible Ben versus Ellis fight? I like that fight, Ben versus Ellis. I like that fight. Make it happen. I think that's a very interesting fight. I remember the goal says, yeah, Devin tried to prove a point, but open up a can of stranger dangers for himself, shaking my head. Yeah. I knew Lennar was going to have his moments, though. It was anybody could have seen that. It's hard walking through experienced fighters, like winning every round, every second, every round. It's hard. Triple X says, laughing, he said that crazy talk. Delbert Bird said, yep, GGG against Kel Brook. Marquis Brown said, go fight. 817 Boxer said, Haney and Shakur got a lot of growing up to do. Pump the brakes, exactly. Alex said, Haney Teofimo. Marquis Brown said, Ben is a bulldozer. Delbert Bird said, Cal. Henry King said, Kurt Sugar. Tiger Flowers beat Henry Grab. Everyone thought, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, he took his middleweight title, in 1926, when he beat the great Harry Greb. The first middleweight champion, black champion, was Tiger Flowers. Jay Petty said, that boy is extremely advanced, next level. I keep telling everybody, no one active right now look this good. 23 years and strong and advanced. Talk about Jaron Ennis, because the way he look, his talent is just different, man. There's levels to this game, man. The goal said, who you got, Kurt? Ugas versus Boots, and by in what way? I like Boots to knock out Ugas in like 8 or 9 rounds, man. When he closed the gap, Boots will go to Ugas's body, then catch him upstairs with something hard. He got just outboxed Ugas, but Boots has this knockout thing in his body, man. He can box, but he wants to slug. Sort of like Sugar Ray Robinson. Ray was like that a lot. He just wanted to inflict punishment. Kind of a destruct and destroy mentality. Lawrence House says Shakur is getting the best sparring you can get with Bud. Yeah, it's helping him. Combo Breaker said, in 2003, who wins, Roy versus Mike Tyson? Roy was fast. Mike was different in 2003. Malik Woody said Jaron Ennis is the future. 817 Boxing is laughing. Brian G, I don't think Haney weak mentally. I think he tried to show something to the fans, just like Kirk said. Jay Dixon said, Did Top Rank throw Kami away? I still wanted to see him fight Loma. Kami knocked out, what was that, Robert Garcia fighter, Jackson Marinez? So Comey can punch, man. So he's still relevant. I think he's a dark horse. DP Rocker said, Kirk, whatever happened to Jeremy Williams, the heavyweight? Kevin Rooney fighter, he didn't have the chin, man. He kept getting knocked out. Remember that knockout he suffered against Samuel Peters? That was brutal. That's a knockout that nobody talks about. Samuel Peters threw that wide hook and it caught Jeremy on the chin. Jay Smith said, Kirk, what you know about Street Smart's problem song? Seeing comment on the video. Oh, that's my song, man. I used to listen to Stretch and Bobito, man, hip hop radio show every Thursday night for like years. Yeah, J.A. Lob and Street Smart. Yeah, the underground rappers, man. Yeah, I'm a big Street Smarts fan. That's a classic song, man. That Stretch Armstrong or Bobito used to play. Cucumber Slice. Reese Bruss said, salute, Kirk. Salute to you. Alex said, Boots the truth, too. Yeah, he is. Oh, we got a super chat from Demetrius Bright. Salute, Kirk. What do you think about Reuben Carter versus Ezra Charles? I like Ezra Charles versus Reuben Carter. My father used to talk about Reuben Carter because where I was born in Patterson, New Jersey, as a kid, my father used to tell me about the racial incident in this bar involving Reuben Carter. Now, if he was there or not, that's another story. But he used to talk about Reuben Carter. But I like Ezra Charles to beat Reuben Hurricane Carter. Sham Allah said, Kirk, I don't think Haney seen a 6-punch combo till then. Yeah, Lennar is very experienced. Edgar Allah said, Spence destroyed Boots. I don't know about that. That you better get him now. Gavin Washington said, I like how Boots throws the left, but stays on balance and turn his hips and then throws the right hook after. Yep. And he's still developing as well. Shad Williams said, what's that? Minimin Mo. Ish Cabby said, why not make it Crawford versus Ennis? I don't know if Crawford take that fight. Well, he'd probably take it, but I don't know if he's ready for Crawford. No need to rush him. One second, folks. Let me see here. Lawrence House said Boots is like a bigger, faster, stronger Crawford. Yeah, because Crawford and Spence, they won't be the more athletically gifted fighter. They will have experience on each side. So, Jay Smith said, yep, that's a classic. Jay Petty said, I truly believe everybody is a witnessing something extremely special. They don't realize yet the next true superstar future, undisputed. Can you hear me, people? Let me go down. I wonder, can you hear me? Okay, yeah, my phone was bugging out. Sounds good, Kurt. Okay, good. I missed your super chat. Let me see. Hey, who said that? The super chat, man. I don't like missing super chats, man. Let me go up. I'm sorry about that. My apologies. Was it Abdul Anwar says Sweet Pea won like Shakur for years. You're right, Kurt. Top Rank will lose you. Jose Benavidez was doing fine until he went to Top Rank. Now he's a loss. That is true. I hope that's your super chat.
Yeah, trying to get Boozy on, Kurt. but he's having a issue with his email. So
Mm-hmm.
he said he's gonna call.
Okay.
If he called, though, he's not gonna be able to hear you.
Right. Right.
But he's having let me see. Okay, he's calling Kurt. Hello?
Yeah, how you feeling, big brother?
What's going on with you, great brother? How you feeling?
I'm all right, man. It just the phone. Once I got
His questions. I'm going to relay his questions to you because you probably won't be able to hear him. He can hear you, but you won't be able to hear him. But we got the great Boozy Ennis in the building. What's going on with you, Coach?
not too much. He's in the gym working, man. I was supposed to have been in Miami because I had Ray Robinson fight, and I be hearing these saying that who should fight Ray Robinson. Who think that's my fighter too? Ray Robinson.
Right.
You take that.
But you know, Boozy ain't gonna fight Ray. He gonna fight Ray. You know, Boozy's a little different now. You know, Ray. No, I wouldn't get Ray against Ray Boozy.
I hear you, Coach.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm supposed to be in Miami. But TFM quit their COVID. We supposed to go on that card. The TFM on Lopez.
Right, this Saturday.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that
was training hard. Man. Ray got over 150 rounds in the spawn, man. He trained hard for that fight, man. Now all of a sudden, you got to wait till August the 14th now. That's when they're supposed to be fighting again.
Yeah, that's a long ways off. I was wondering, you know, how's that gonna work? Like you said, he's been in the gym training, you know, and he's ready for this week, and now he got to go wait 2 months. That's a long time off.
Yeah. And I told him what you got to do. You got to break it down now because if you keep on training, you're overtrain. So I told him, you know, you got to start over.
Right.
Got to start over again. So take your time, man. Do what you got to do. You know, come back in. You start working again. You know what I mean? But you have to rush it now. You know what I mean? You overtrain and get in that ring, and you want to know why you're not doing certain things and not reacting the way you want to react. So it's got to start back over. You know, that's what I do. I don't know what other guys do.
Right.
That's why a lot of guys get in that ring and don't be feeling right because they be overtrained.
Right.
You know how to do it. Yeah.
Now I see you got Boots. He's training. I know your other sons they train as well. You know, now I see him working.
Oh yeah, Boots come in and if somebody needs some work, he work with him. He do the pads with him. You know what I mean? Everything I do with him, he do with him. You know what I mean? That's how Boots stay sharp. I try to tell people he's different from a lot of guys. You know what I mean? He can't stay out the gym. He like me. He can't stay out the gym. He got to be in the gym all the time. You know what I mean? Like I tell him take a week off or something like that. He'll take like 3 days off and be right back in the gym.
Wow.
You know what I mean? He'd be around. He was born in the gym, so and that's why I want to about him. You know, I love him.
Right.
I don't have to tell him what to do. He knows what to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Now.
I have to get my other son, my oldest son. He trained guy too, and he trained people. And then the other one, Fry, he comes in every now and then train. I told you guys to come on back and stuff like. Got a good record. You know what I mean? So we'll see what they're gonna do.
Now we huge fans of Boots' talent, man. You know, it just jumped right. You know, it's just undeniable. You know, we look at it. And first, let me introduce you my co-host. His name is Curtis Anderson. You can hear him, Kurt?
Yeah, I can hear him. Tell him he gonna be shocked by this if he remembers. His oldest son, I was the staple at the Blue Horizon. I've been following him and his family for a very long time. Tell him this is proof. Tell him his oldest son had a manager who owned the auto body shop in Willingboro, New Jersey, and had pictures of all the innocent fighters on his wall.
Yeah, Miles Gonzalez. So my mom.
Yep. That's true, right, Boozy?
I can hear you, but relate to him and then because you got an echo.
Yeah, he said that's true, right?
Right. What do you say about mine?
I've been following the family for a very long time. I used to be at the Blue Horizon. I know the history of Philadelphia boxing. I'm from Newark, New Jersey, another hotbed of boxing. But Philadelphia, my first fight was Hagler and Watts at the old Spectrum. I've known you because a lot of people don't know how far you go back in the business of boxing. But all your sons, but Jaron, I saw your oldest son fight Gabriel Rosado of I call it the War of Philadelphia. Right. But Jaron, he's naturally gifted. And as good as Terence Crawford and Earl Spence is, if they get in the ring with Ennis, I've been saying this, they're going to be the less athletically and naturally gifted fighter. That's how much technical ability that Jaron has. And when he knocked out Sergey Lipinets, you see how Robert Garcia and Virgil Ortiz backed up, talking about, no, he needs 4 years. So that fight opened a lot of people's eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard most of that. Yeah. Virgil Ortiz is my son. But I before that, Robert Garcia was talking about Virgil Ortiz knocked my son out and all that. People said me that. I said, man, Virgil Ortiz don't even know what he's talking about. Robert Garcia don't know what he's talking about. Then all of a sudden he changed. So he ain't gonna fight. He won't fight Boots for like 4 years from now. Nah. I said, nah. Ain't no 4 years, man. You can fight a year or two. Yeah, we can fight. You know what I mean? We want to fight anybody. Just like with what's that? Ugas. We try to get Ugas down. We try to get him, but they said something about fighting Jamal James. I said we'll fight Jamal James, Ugas, Thurman. We'll fight any of them guys, man. But a lot of them guys don't want to fight. I mean, I guess they want more money. You know what I mean? Something like that. But I heard they're supposed to be getting Ugas. At the end of the day, I got a phone call. They said, Ugas will fight you right now, but he'll fight you later on. And not Spence, but Thurman said he'll fight you fighters later on too. So they said something about Jamal James. I said we'll fight either one. Right? I don't make no difference. We just want to fight, man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we talked to what's his name, Earl already. Earl ain't thinking about fighting Boots. He's talking about moving up in weight after he fight Pacquiao, or if he fight Terence Crawford after Pacquiao. Then he said he's talking about moving up in 154. Because at one time he said he might fight Boots down the line. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then Terence ain't even talking about fighting Boots. So they want to, the whole saying, you got to shit or get off the top, man. You know what I mean? Give somebody else a chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I thought it was, when my source was telling me that, you guys was willing to fight Ugas on this card, and it was just down to Ugas agreeing to the fight or not, and now you let it known that he's not going to agree. I thought it was a perfect fight as a co-main event.
Me too, but that's what I was waiting on. But I got a phone call today, and they said something about fighting Jamal James now.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So I don't know what happened. I can't say that Ugas pulled out or he wants more money, but now Ugas is not in the picture right now. Maybe after Jamal James. You know what I mean? I don't know. I didn't get the whole story, but I just got a phone call and get that.
Right.
Yeah. So
and
that'd be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, and we know that you guys have a history of not being able to secure these fights. They just won't agree to the fights, huh?
Yes, yeah, we'll fight. We'll fight. We don't care who it is. You know what I mean? We'll fight them. You know what I mean? But the whole saying, what they said, high risk, low reward. That's what everybody was saying. You know what I mean? I understand some of the top guys. You know what I mean? Take them a chance. I understand them. You know what I mean? But hey, listen. But if you want to be state champion, you know what I mean? You got to fight. Whoever's next in line.
Right.
Yeah. So,
you got to fight.
I mean, all them good. I agree. All them guys are good fighters. all them good fighters. You know what I mean? I can't talk nothing bad about none of them guys. You know what I mean?
We got a super chat from brother and Abdul Anwar. He said, question for Boozy. Stylistically, who do you think presents more problems for Boots? Spence, Crawford, or Gary Antoine Russell? Hashtag he love Boots.
Gary Antoine, he's not even vicious. Gary Antoine Russell. Boots hurt him. You heard him, man. Yeah, he's talking about from the average. They didn't rob Boots 2 times. And the average when they fought. And when we was in the averages, the people that was running the show and the Nationals, they said we wasn't going to beat him anyway because he was picked to win anyway because his brother did the same thing. His brother went and lost in the Nationals and then came back in the loser bracket and did the same thing. So he did the same thing his brother did because Boots beat him the first night, Gary Antoine Russell. You know what I mean? So, and then he tried to tell people he beat Boots 3 times, but they didn't tell him about 2014. Boots beat him in 2014, but they gave it to him. So I don't even know about that amateur stuff. You know what I mean? But the pro stuff, you can't do nothing with Boots at all. I mean, he's a good fighter, but he can't do nothing with it. And Spence and Terence, I think a good fight. I don't see him beat Boots. Neither one of them beat Boots. You know, because they ain't seen all the stuff that we have in the past. You know what I mean? You can't have to pull it all out yet. But with them two, he's going to pull it out. Because they taught a lot of fighters. You know what I mean? Good fighters. So we have to bring our little tricks, you know, out the bag.
So now we know even Castillo Clayton, he admitted that, you know, you guys offered the fight and he turned it down. Is that because I'm hearing that could be a possibility. Is that a possibility?
Well, Clayton is not the one that we want. It's nothing there for Clayton. I mean, nothing there for us. For Clayton, we want the big boys.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, you know, Clayton couldn't even stop living that. You know what I mean? So, what we want to do? We want the top dollars, man. You know what I mean? There's no time for us to be wasting time. You know what I mean? We want to keep on moving. You know what I mean? Get to that title. And now fighting Clayton, we ain't getting no title fighting Clayton.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we're fighting if we have to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I said, we ain't gonna turn nobody down on that. But they ain't what they presented to us. They never present Clayton to us. You know what I mean? They might tell people nobody never presented to us. Yeah.
What you got for him, Kurt?
Tell him that I truly believe Boots could beat any fighter the way he fought in the first round against Lipinets. His footwork is exquisite and he has a hard jab. But I noticed he's a very aggressive fighter where he looks for the knockout and he breaks you down to the body. I can hear Boozy shouting instructions, keep it tight. So as he asks Boozy, as Boots step up in competition, are they going to continue to be aggressive or he's going to fight behind the jab because he can outbox anybody?
So Boozy, he said,
with him, it's an echo. I can't understand some stuff.
Right. So
you got to go through you.
He said he knows that Boots is aggressive in these fights that he's currently having. He says, but as you move forward, he can hear you shouting to keep it tight, keep everything tight. He says, moving forward is the plan to, you know, he said he believes that Boots could outbox any and everybody. So is the plan moving forward when you step up to just outbox him, or is a mixture, or are you looking to stay aggressive?
No, see, we're just different styles. And when I see something, that's when I tell him the question. See, most of them guys that have been fighting, I noticed they can't fight backing up. So that's where they're coming at. You know what I mean? That's where they're coming at. I said, Boots, back him up. Because he can't fight going backwards. And that's what happened. Same with Liminette. You know what I mean? And we took this away from Liminette because he said, I hope Boots don't be dancing around and all that stuff they said. And I said, they don't know. We fight inside and outside. And you know they're going to let Boots fight. I told Boots, let him know we fight inside and outside. He went inside, and they broke him down. He broke him down that the third round. I think looking at one of the quick things, they made him go back out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and see, and I try to adjust to different styles. You know, that this guy, you know, boxing, you know what I mean, he's boxing, you know what I mean? I tell him, you know, use your defense and walk him down. You know what I mean? You know, I'll tell him to switch up. We're only going to who we fight, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I make the adjustments. You know, whoever we fight the guy that just come at you. You know what I mean? We like boxing. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, I see that the guy can't fight inside. Then I tell him to walk him down. Hands up high and stay tight. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we make adjustments as we go along. You know.
Now we got another super chat from brother 817 Boxing B. He says, "Salute, Mr. Ennis. So much respect for you and your son. Please press Bud Bumper and find a way to flush Thurman out. Keep up the great work. Hashtag the future."
Yes. Okay. That's what we try to do too. We already sound them. You know what I mean? We sound all of them, really. We sound all of them. It's just that they gotta come at us with something. But like they said, Terence said he'll fight us, but he ain't gonna fight us right now. You know what I mean? I guess he won't be the last one to fight us. You know, that's why they said Jamal James and Ugas and then Thurman. So, we wanted him. We already found him already. We wanted him. We ain't never hear nothing back from him yet.
Who's that, Thurman?
Thurman, we ain't hear nothing. I didn't hear nothing back from him. You know that Boots talking about fighting him too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. So you know, whoever you know sign that contract, we're gonna fight him. You know,
Right.
Go back down here. You know what I mean? We just want to keep moving.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kurt.
Tell them, you know, that I study fighters in between rounds. Tell them Sergey Lipinets wanted to quit after the third round. I saw the sign of resignation on his face. Did he see the same thing?
He said that when he said he's good at reading body language of the boxers. He says he's in a fight. He saw Sergey Lipinets wanted to quit in the third round. By the third round, did you see the same thing?
Yep, that's what I just said. Yeah, that's what I said. He wanted to quit the third round. Yep, he read him just like I read him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I read his body language. I said, "Oops, he's ready to quit now. Yeah, keep on breaking him down. You know what I mean? You're gonna keep on breaking him down." See, he thought he was gonna box and move, and that's why I told you. I said, "Listen, get inside. Show them that we fight inside too. As always you is, they don't think you can fight inside. You know what I mean? They think you gonna back on the dance. We got all kind of dimensions we can work on. You know what I mean? So breaking down, and that's what Boots did, broke him down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And y'all know Boots broke Sergey Lipinets' jaw. People they tell nobody about that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, his jaw. I was next door after that. You know, him and Boots took a picture, and his jaw was fractured, man. His jaw was real fractured. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this question, right? I see that he has the ability to switch from orthodox to southpaw. Is that something that naturally just came to him, or is something that you taught him from growing up?
Well, when he was younger, you know, you get on that side anyway. So I then went to training on that side. You know what I mean? And then when he got a little older, training on the other side. You know what I mean? But then it's like automatic with him anyway. You know what I mean? You know, I think it really came mostly from him though, really. But you know, once you're on that side, because I started that way on the right hand side. You know, most of the guys, because you're right-handed, you know, we start on that side.
Right.
And that's what he was doing, hitting the bag on that side. You know, see, they don't know, and everybody talking about Boots got a lot of amateur fights, which he don't. But Boots been training since he was a little kid. You know what I mean? You know, them little walkers and everything. I had gloves on him, and he could get tough. I had gloves on him, and when he see me hit the bag, he hit the bag. I try to hit the bag anyway, walk to the bag. And so he lifted in the gym. All of my sons lifted in the gym. And then that's why I was telling them, and the amateur said, "Yo, your son ain't got that." I said, "No." I turned my son open class with 6 fights. And he was open class. He went all the way to the finals. That's when he fought Gary in 2014. Went out straight to the finals with the Golden Glove, National Golden Glove. And he beat him. And they robbed him in that. That was 2014. Yep.
Wow. Sham
Then
Allah.
came back to 2015 and won the whole thing.
Wow. Got another super chat from Shamalai. He said, "Do you ever get young Meldrick Taylor comparisons?"
Yeah, some people say some of the sports writers from Philly said another Meldrick Taylor. The only thing different is, his defense. Meldrick was just would let his hands go. Because I knew Meldrick personally. He used to be in my gym and everything. And I saw him messing with him later on when he got older. And he told me how his mouth. He said, "Man, I wish I had trained with you." I said, "No, but all y'all jump to these guys that already got fighters, but never trained nobody from the ground on up. And you can anybody can get a fighter that already been trained by somebody and tell them throw a jab, throw a right hand, throw an uppercut. But I get in there and teach them and show them. I get in there and box. Anybody tell you I get in there and box to show them that I know how to do that. And that's what I did with Malcolm at one time. And he said, "Man, I wish I had a chance." I said, "Yeah, but y'all jump to these guys with names and all that stuff. But they really top trainers, man. They really, who did they go for the ground on up? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's good. You can still be a good trainer when you take another fighter and you add on to it. You know what I mean? But most of the top fighters, you got to train them guys from the ground on up and let them guys know that you can do what you try to teach them. And that's why all the guys they love me because I get it in the show that I can do what I'm teaching them.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Ray Robinson. I got Ray Robinson fighting inside. He never fought it. When he fought Josh Kelly, he beat Josh Kelly, and he beat the Mean Machine.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they gave him a draw. That's why they gave him a draw. You know what I mean? How you gonna give somebody a draw on your car? You know who won the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you a question. Have you guys ever had a conversation about fighting Danny Garcia in Philadelphia? That would be huge.
Man, we try to get that. Danny said it. This is what Danny told about Boots. We was going to Vegas. It was California.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was California, Vegas. So we was all on the plane together because I had Ray fighting Ugas. That's when Ray lost to Ugas.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And we all was on the plane together. That's when Danny fought, what's his name? That threw a lot of punches. Danny had 40 because Danny was the main event when we were there. But cutting it short, Danny saw us, because Danny used to be in my gym back in the day, because really Danny's father is really not his original trainer. He told everybody that his father trained him, but Mike Malloy and Jimmy Lowry was the ones that used to bring Danny to my gym when they're amateurs to spar in my gym. And see, I know who the rules we really training, but when the guys started getting up there and getting out there amateurs, his pop came in. But his pop wasn't his original trainer. And then Boots, we found Danny before. Ray found Danny. Danny wouldn't even fight Ray Robinson. Danny Ray called him out a few times. And so everybody asked him about fighting Boots. And everybody asked me, would y'all fight? I said, yeah, we'll fight Danny. That's my boy. That's my man. Just like Serrano was my man. But we stopped Serrano out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I said we'll fight Danny. You know what I mean? But Danny told people that we're not fighting Boots. Like we said, we're not gonna fight Boots. Like they said, they ain't fighting nobody from I guess from Philly, I don't know. Something like that. Because a couple people asked me when we was on the podcast.
Right.
And you fight Danny. I said, man, we'd love to fight. That'd be a beautiful fight in Philly. Just like Serrano. All the Puerto Ricans came out, and man, we sold that place out when Boots fought Serrano.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be another nice move. But Danny don't want to fight Boots, man. And Boots will show you. Boots will stop Danny.
Man, that
Danny punch hard, but Boots will stop Danny.
And I think that's a natural big fight, man, in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I would love that fight. And Danny, popping up, man, we all cool. We all cool with that, but this is a fight business, a hurt business. You know what I mean? We willing to fight any of them guys. We ask for all of them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when you hear stuff, don't say, no, it ain't what I heard. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And everybody tell you, we ask for them guys. You know what I mean? If you keep up with us, you'll see what Boots is. Him and Spence was on what's that, on Facebook.
On FaceTime.
FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, going back and forth. And, you know, that fun though. But Boozy, I ain't show y'all my tricks yet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then I heard Spence something real good about Boozy. He said, man, he's sharp. He can box. He can punch. He got all the tools. You know what I mean? You know, he talk good. It's like, my man, anytime what you gonna do something, Boots. You know, Boots must be something. Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
He goes down with the Boots.
Oh, for sure. I saw that.
Yeah, so I said, man, I said, Boots, that Mayweather, all of them talk about it. You know what I mean? So, we just waiting, man, 5 times, though. You know what I mean? Boots only 23, man. He ain't turned 24, so we still, you know what I mean?
And that's my thing, right? We got another super chat, Soldier Boy 911. He said, Blue, I just said that in the chat. We need a big fight here in Philly at the Wells Fargo Center. We need that. Salute, Mr. Ennis.
That's right. And I agree with him. I agree with him. Absolutely agree with him.
Yep.
And we was trying to get that. We was trying to get that fight.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Blue.
They said, you know what I mean? They said, you know, I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting Boots. You fight nobody from Philly, you know what I mean? So,
wow.
Everybody said the same thing y'all said about us fighting there. I mean, that'd be beautiful, man. Just like my son Pooh when he fought Rosado. That was a big sellout fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When he beat Rosado, yeah.
Go ahead, Kurt.
Tell them guys like Danny Garcia and Sean Porter already admitted they're not going to fight Boots. Other fighters know when there's a special fighter on the horizon. Even Crawford and Spence know he's here to stay. And the second part of that, ask him, did he ever meet and work with Bowie Fischer or Nazim Richardson? Great trainers out of Philadelphia.
He said that Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, guys like that. We had Sean Porter on, and he told me, I asked him about fighting Boots, and he said absolutely not. He said he
told me that too.
Yeah. He said absolutely not. And the second part, he said, did you ever work with Bowie Fischer? Or who else, Kurt?
Nazim Richardson.
Or brother Nazim Richardson.
Oh yeah. Me and Nazim go back for the averages. Yeah, with his son, Tyson Rock, and Claude Dargan and Mike Shaw. Yeah, I know. But first we always be together. We was been in the gym together. And Bowie Fischer, his son still be around with me now. He comes to my gym sometimes. He look at Boots sparring sometimes. He comes in the gym and then he sells that what you call him? Everybody be taking out what you call it? I forgot the name of that stuff. It was the 92 different minerals in it and all that.
Oh, CMOS?
CMOS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he be selling that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I talking to Fish all the time. Bowie Fischer, man, that was a good, beautiful trainer. Man.
Mm-hmm.
He used to love my other son, Farah. He loved Farah. Yeah. I know all them guys, man. He's been a gym with all them guys.
Wow.
Good trainer. You know what I mean?
And my co-host Kurt, he makes him and his wife, they make CMOS too.
Oh yeah. I get it from Fish, and I make my own.
Wow, yeah, that's great for you.
Yeah, I make my own fish. Yep.
Go ahead, Kurt. What you?
I took it all the time.
Tell Boozy, I noticed there's a trend in the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. All his fighters fight overly aggressive. Like Ramirez, Jackson Marinez got knocked out by Comey, and Virgil Ortiz was getting touched by a hooker. Tell him, Boozy said he noticed all Robert Garcia fighters can't transition from offense to defense, and they got slow feet. So tell him I noticed that.
So he said that he noticed that the fighters over at Robert Garcia gym, they are overly aggressive, and they don't transition from offense to defense or vice versa very well, and they have slow feet. Is that something that you notice as well?
Yeah, tell me you're absolutely right.
Yep, he said you're absolutely right, Kurt.
You're absolutely right because they only have one way, and that's to go forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I would do with him, we would fight him, we would back him up. You know what I mean? We'll fight him and go through. we're gonna fight him in close. We start boxing like I did with Living that from the beginning, and then I tell Boots when the time they take it to him. You know what I mean? That's where a good teacher come in. I don't consider myself a trainer. I call myself a teacher because I teach. I teach them how to do it. You know what I mean? And that's what I tell them when they're breaking down. Same thing with all of the guys that he fought. I said now it's time to break them down. You know what I mean? And back them up. Because majority of them, and see, what he said was true too. So majority of them guys, Robert Garcia, they can't fight backing up. They must go forward. But once you back them guys up, you'll see the different changes in them. You know what I mean? I think Hooker did real good though. So he got caught. Or something happened to his arm or something. I think he was all good. You see, what you call was bruised up. Hooker wasn't bruised up.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think Hooker could get real well. You know what I mean? You know, if he was getting the right information. I don't know if he was getting the right information in the corner. You know what I mean? But I know there's some pretty good trainers. Both I can do. So, you know, it's just only the rules they something to do. Because I would have made, you know what I mean? Well, he ain't like Boots, so but I would have made him go right back himself, backing him up. But see, once you start running for them guys, they get that momentum. You know what I mean? It seems like they get stronger and stronger. All the time you want to run down and move, cut the ring on, make you fight my fight there. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll fight your fight. You know what I mean? And we have to win fight your fight. See, people don't understand, like I was telling people, like even with my man Shakur, that's my buddy. I'm a Boots type. It was an Amazon ago. You have to take chances if you want to be great, man. That's what you have to do. You got to take chances, man. You know what I mean? Even though Shakur beat the ball, I think Shakur could stop me. And also, all he had to do was take his right hand away because that's all he had is his right hand. Then the ball couldn't fight inside. So that's when I would have told Shakur, listen, man, take their right hand away, and once you get inside, start ripping it, rip the body in the head. You know what I mean? You got to extend his arms. You know what I mean? Once you get close, you can't extend his arms. You see how he's trying to straighten that right hand out.
Right.
And once you get in close, you take it away. Ain't nothing you can do. You know what I mean? You know, but Shakur said that he felt the ball power. But see, that's something you gotta, you know, get away from, man. You know, you're gonna fight a lot of guys with a punch. You know what I mean? But you just, you know, if you want to be a new star, you got to take chances, man. It's like I was talking to with your hips. He called me up today. You know, because all of us in Amazon together, Boots and all of them. And we was talking about that. I said, man, you got to take chances, man. And I always tell Boots to have fun doing what you're doing. That's why you know Boots didn't have fun in there when you fight. You know what I mean? When you stop having fun, don't fight no more. Don't fight no more. That's what I tell them. It's time to stop fighting, man. Stop boxing. Have fun doing what you do. Because I have fun right now, and I'll be 56. I'll be in there boxing. Still boxing.
Now let me ask you this. Speaking of Robert Garcia, Jim, have you guys ever had any talks about possibly fighting Mikey Garcia?
No, nobody never said that. But I threw that at my people. I said, we'll fight Mikey. See if we get Mikey first. But we'll fight him in a heartbeat. Yes. Listen, man, we'll fight any of them guys, man. Any of them guys. You know what I mean? You know, hey, listen, the price is right, the deal is real, man. Yes.
Any last questions for him, Kurt, before we let him get out of here? I told him I'm gonna have him for 10 minutes. We done had you for 30.
I don't mind talking to you anyway, man, because you're my man. I'm listening to you, man. You tell it like it is, man.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I mean, listen to Breeze and Boots was ready at that one time. You know what I mean? I said, no, he's talking right. You know what I mean? Right. Boots got to, you know, be built. You know what I mean? Right. You know what I mean? Even though I know what Boots can do, but a lot of them don't know what Boots can do. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah, no, you speak the truth, though, man. That's what I like. I appreciate you, man.
Tell him.
Yeah, my brother. But I wish that I could have got on there so we could talk, though. So people see me. Absolutely. Well, whenever you get that fixed up, we here. Yeah. We here. Yeah, I'm gonna get Boots to call you too. Yeah. Tell him to come on in. We huge fans of his over here. Well, go ahead, Kurt. What you got for him, Kurt?
Tell Boozy I said, following the history of Philadelphia fighters like Matthew Sal Muhammad, Joe Frazier, Bernard Hopkins, and many others, I expect Boots to be great and carry on the legacy of Philadelphia fighters, I expect Boots to be the 46th world champion that Philadelphia has produced.
What's that? The 50? You said
Yeah.
the 56?
Yeah,
The 46.
I appreciate that, man. And I know all of them. I knew Shah Muhammad. I know all of them. I knew Joe Frazier used to be down there, Joe Frazier with them down there. I know all of them guys, man.
Oh, 1 second, Blue. One last question. Tell him September 11th, use the jab against Brandon Figueroa because he wants you to go to war with him, Stevie Fulton.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
He said he said Steve Fulton just make sure he used the jab against Brandon Figueroa because Brandon Figueroa is gonna want to make it, a dog fight, make you go to war.
Oh, that's a fact. Yeah, yeah. But you see when Steven, when he fought Leo, before Leo,
Mm-hmm.
I was with him a little bit of time, and he beat him inside. I showed him how to fight inside. But he would never fight inside. Fulton.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When he came to my gym, he said, well, in my gym now. You know what I mean? And I told him, man, you got to, because like he just said, Figueroa threw a lot of punches too. And he want to bang. So you got to be smart, man. I give him different angles, man. You just can't be in front of him like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's when he can plan. But you get no angles, no movement, he all set it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's absolutely right, though. He right, though. That jab is we call it Scooter. Scooter got a nice jab, too, when you use it. Oh, you don't about using that jab, too.
We got one more super chat before we let you go. Paragon of Principles.
Okay.
He said, ask Mr. Ennis who he thinks wins out of Spence and Manny Pacquiao and the Wilder Fury trilogy.
Well, I like Spence, because he's younger, but you can't count Pacquiao out. You know what I mean? Because he moves a lot, see? And that's what most fighters have power with, somebody that moves, boxing moves. So it's a difficult situation, but I think, especially prevail, I think it should prevail.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then with Tyson Fury and Wilder, I think Wilder won't give him a shot. I think Wilder will knock him out.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't call it, and that's cheap stuff, that's what they say he was doing. You know what I mean? Take the grounds and all that, but I think Wilder's going to knock him out. Then he got my young boy, Malik Scott, training him now.
Oh, I love Malik Scott.
Yeah, that's my young boy, Malik Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah. So Malik, and he knows what to do. You know what I mean? So, I think both of them should win. You know what I mean? But I can't Pacquiao out. You know what I mean? Even though he's 42 years old, because he's still got them legs and he can move. He'll move targets out there. You know what I mean? Like I tell people. You know what I mean? So Spence gets you when you're right there in front of him and you set right there. You know what I mean? And Spence will eat you up, body and head, though. But I still got Spence winning. If I bet my money, I put my money on Spence.
Was you surprised that Manny Pacquiao took this fight?
No. I think he got the right amount of money for the fight. You know what I mean? Yeah. I wasn't surprised. The money, very businessman. He got the right amount of money for that fight. That's why. Anything other than that, he would have took the fight.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But appreciate you coming through. And
anytime, my brother, anytime you need me, I'll call you. And I'm gonna get Boozy number tomorrow.
Okay.
When I go to the gym.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna let him get in contact with you.
All right, appreciate you, Coach.
I appreciate both of y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
See you later, Boozy. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, Coach. Peace.
All right, bro. Peace.
Man, I could talk to him all night.
All night, right?
I had a million questions for him.
I know.
I followed the family. I knew about Jaron when he was small. I used to go to a body shop in Willingboro, New Jersey, and it was the oldest son that was the manager of Pooh. Crazy, man. The connection I got with fighters is unbelievable. I can tell you a million stories.
Yeah, man. He got a new phone, so he can't get into his email.
Right.
To send the link, so he can't, but he said he's gonna get it fixed and he'll be on here. You see, we're gonna have boots on, so We're gonna make it happen.
That's why people come at you like that, Blue. It's jealousy. I keep telling you, because you're so big and you have all the connections, people feel some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hate, congratulate. They feel some kind of way because we can get anybody on. Listen, when I told my friends and they went back and listened, they fell out their chair. That was the Muhammad Ali, Khalila Ali interview.
Oh, Kurt, I forgot to call her back.
Well, we'll get her on. We'll get her on. Don't worry, we'll get her on.
Oh, Kurt, she don't play no games either.
I know, man.
Unbelievable.
She calls me Curtis Blow. She's a lot of fun. And she said she wrote them poems. And I believe her, but yeah, I had the whole barbershop listening to that show, man. They couldn't believe it. They was like, we didn't know you was doing it like that, Kurt. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, I'm doing it like that. I'm in executive class, bro.
Yep.
And then fact. Bob Arum, then when we had Deontay Wilder on, they couldn't believe it.
Yep.
They couldn't. I say, well, that's the platform, Mom, and it's serious business.
Yep. I'm waiting to get the champ on too. So we're gonna make it happen, Kurt.
Yes, indeed. I'm happy because we got a lot of fights, man. I'm just happy, man. That boxing and I like what Charlo. I've been on Charlo heavy. I'm getting ready to close this out, but I've been on Charlo heavy because of the Benavidez situation. But I like what he said about Juneteenth on his press conference today. So I was very happy. He showed a lot of pride.
He did. Jafari sees a brother in the super chat. He said it's because Blue treats everyone with respect. Hey, you know what I do, man, Kurt? When you get in this ring, I watch them train. Maybe some people haven't watched them train. Maybe some people haven't, seen fights in person, see them close and see what they go through. And, man, it's serious. That's why I don't like to say people avoiding this. I'll let them do that. I don't like to say this fight is scared and this fight. I'll let them do that. They could do that. They're peers. I'm not going to say that. I'll say you need to take this fight for this, and this reason. But I don't believe that they, I just can't say that. When you step in that ring, man, and I have fighters tell me, no, this person's scared, that person's scared. And I always tell them, Kurt, you can say that. I can't say that. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's not for me to say. Yeah, you can say that because that's your peers. And you look into their eyes and you can tell. I can't do that. And I don't do that. I won't do that. I respect everybody getting in the ring. And obviously, as a fan of the sport of boxing, you can see levels. That's just obvious. But, it just is what it is, man. I respect all of them, It just is what it is.
Boxing is the hardest sport. I'm glad I feel good because I see things 99% of the people can't see. And it's not being arrogant. It's just, you just know. It's almost like a gift. When I told you that a Canelo opponent was going to quit on the stool, I was serious and I could see it in my head. I could be washing dishes. I could be taking a shower, and Blue and Chat, the fight is playing out in my head. It just comes by accident. And I'm like, oh man, he gonna lose. He gonna get knocked out. I'm not always right because I'm human. I was wrong about Lomachenko and Teofimo, but when you see things before it happen, it's a scary thought. But it's a beautiful, like Sergey Limpinets, I said he's getting ready to get knocked out. And that punch that broke his jaw might have been that short right hook that he didn't see. That will put him down. And because I saw the resignation on his face, he knew who he was in with. And they're not saying it, but a lot of fighters feel very uncomfortable with Jaron Ennis' skills because they know. Fighters know. Fans know, but they know. If you know what I'm saying, they know.
Mm-hmm. And that goes back to what I was saying, Kurt. They could see it. We could, I could say, man, this dude, You see, like I knew. So when people say, "Oh, Blue," there was no talk of Ennis and Ugas. Well, he just confirmed it, and I told you guys that it was up to Ugas to say yes or no.
A lot of dudes ain't gonna fight him, man.
Mm-hmm.
They not going to fight him. They not. You don't gotta. Well, he has power. Like when Floyd fought, he didn't have a lot of power welterweight, but his psychologically he put fear in people because of his skill set. But with Boots, it's power and his speed because he could transition from offense to defense like water. Those are the best fighters. You can't
Mm-hmm.
teach that. And just like I said, Robert Garcia fighters, they have flaws. Freddie Roach, his fighters are the same way. They can't
Mm-hmm.
transition from offense to defense. That's why that guy that top rank tried to hype up Elvis Rodriguez. Every time he knocked somebody out, he start playing the guitar and they put him in with an experienced boxer to get experience. What happened? He lost. He got outboxed.
Mm-hmm.
Elvis Rodriguez when he lost to Kenneth Sims.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't know what to do. He tried to knock Kenneth Sims out. Kenneth Sims is very experienced. He was Manny Pacquiao's sparring partner. And he outboxed Elvis Rodriguez. And I noticed a trend with them. Even with Mikey Garcia and Earl Spence, Mikey couldn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see stuff like that, boxing is about patterns, man. You gotta like really look at the nook and crannies, man, and just see what it is. And when you know boxing, you know the bright light come on in your head. Like Blue, you could break down stuff with the best of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know what? One thing people don't understand, Kurt, is that we start to look at them as robots, right? As fans, when you're watching it as fans, and when I'm saying that, and let me explain to y'all what I'm saying when I say that is that when we watch the fight, we'll say stuff like, "Do this, do that, do this. Oh, you ain't do this, you ain't do that." Then we forget that they're human. We don't know what they're going through physically. We have no clue what they're going through physically. You see what I'm saying, Kurt? Those little things. You wake up some days. I wake up some days, Kurt, and it's like, man, you don't feel good today. You know what I mean? They don't get to tell us, hey, I got a common cold. You know what I mean, Kurt? They can't tell us like, I don't feel good today. I can't box. Like it don't work that way. They got a poker face.
Yep. Don't work like that. Mike Tyson has so much problems even before his career imploded. He used to fight with all them problems. I don't see how he did it, man, but he used to fight. You cannot perform the way you want to when you have baby mamas and people fighting over money and money is missing. Everything has to be on solid ground. Everything has to be taken care of. That was supposed to be a fighter's life. The business is supposed to be taken care of. No drama within the family. The ex-girlfriend fighting the wife and girlfriend and none of that. None of that. If I was a fighter, all family members are separated from me for the next 2 days before the fight. I will see you after the fight, whether I win or lose. But don't be walking with your girlfriend in the locker room. No, separate. It should be you and your team. Fight preparation is very important. You guys going over strategy, and you come out and then you do your thing. Like Terence Crawford, he's all business. Before the fight, it's just he just got that look. You see, when you look at a fighter like Terence Crawford, it's just sitting down playing with his cell phone. He has a look of a killer, of a fighter. He has that look. When he was sitting with Shakur last week, and I was just smiling because I was like, man, look at Terence Crawford. That dude's a great fighter, man. He just has that look and
He
that
wasn't even
demeanor.
fighting. He had
And
to
he
look
wasn't even so he was in
fighting.
street clothes. Sitting down and he just got that soul that I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. He embodies that. And Spence the same way. Canelo's the same way.
Yeah, you ever notice Canelo and Spence, they got a smirk, like it's almost like it's another day at the office smirk. It's almost like here we go again type of smirk. Man,
it's an inner confidence
Right.
that's woven into their soul. Man, I'm
Right.
sounding like some kind of psychologist now, but you know, this is how I get over boxing, man, because I see it. You know, they so confident, man. You know, they so confident in stuff, and you know, I'm
Oh,
gonna tell you a quick story.
Kurt.
Sugar Ray, Sugar Ray Robinson in his prime, right? I'm gonna tell you a quick story that had me dying. This guy
Oh,
was antagonizing Sugar Ray Robinson. His name was Sugar George Costner, right? They
uh-huh.
fought in 45 and 50, I believe. 45, Ray was at his peak, stretching people like a cold milkshake, as my father used to say. But he he kept antagonizing Ray, saying, "I'm the real Sugar," and he got under Ray Robinson's skin. He said, "Okay, you the real Sugar. We'll see you tonight in the ring." Robinson knocked him out in a minute and 45 seconds. Right? They went to the club. Ray was with his wife. He come over to Ray Robinson wife and says, "Can I have this dance, Miss Robinson?" And Ray looked at him and then looked at his wife and said, "Honey, can you dance with this man so that we'll give him 2 lessons in one night?" I was crying, man. I was crying. Dude kept going, kept antagonizing Ray, man.
Unbelievable. Unreal. Jack T, brother in the super chat. He said, I
But
forgot Willie Scott is from Philly, is a Philly dude till this day.
yep, they fought again 5 years later.
They did?
Yeah.
And what was
Guess
the
what?
result?
Ray knocked him out again early.
Unbelievable. Unreal. Unreal. Brother I am Ill Will in the building. Go subscribe to the brother I am Will Ill Will. He said, see you in Vegas, bro. Can't wait. Hashtag LDBC. Hashtag 724. Yes, sir. Let's get on out of here, Kurt, man.
Yes, indeed. What a show, man. Out the blue. We didn't know Boozy was going to come on. I could have asked him a million questions, man. It was great, man. He's good dude to talk to. His son is special. I truly believe that. He'll be pound for pound if people don't run from him, man. Thank you, chat. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for your patience, Blue, man. The show is fire. The show is lit. I'm glad to be a part of it, man. Very happy, man. And we'll be back tomorrow. Man, tomorrow's Friday. Wow. We'll be back tomorrow with some more boxing talk. Man, time is flying. But everybody enjoy your Thursday evening. I'm going to watch the game. What's the score, anybody?
59-50, 59-48, Milwaukee up. It was just,
Okay.
they just hit 3 threes. Milwaukee did.
I'm going to watch now.
Nets are playing so sloppy, Kurt. So sloppy.
Injuries has been killing the playoffs, man. I was shocked that the Jazz lost without Kawhi Leonard. Paul George, PG-13 put him on him. And Embiid is hurt. They all hurt. Kawhi knee injury is very serious. But let's get out of here, man. I got another show to do, man. Blue, man, great show. Thank you for having Boozy on, man. We will see you tomorrow. My name is Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. Kurt Anderson, or Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Kurt, did you hear the ice cream man behind me? It's 10 o'clock at night.
Sure
he's distracting me.
You sure he's selling ice cream, man? Using that as a front. This is the New York, though.
Come on, man. 10 o'clock at night, and he going up and down the street, man. Come on, man. But y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Blue, man. I see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.